How does this one?
Yo, what is going on? Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable. Um, you guys know why we're here. Like I said, I want to welcome TD, my boy Dan, Richie, and we're going to talk about obviously all the games that happened this week. The Dolphins were on a bye. We do have a special guest. I had to bring my daughter. Her name is Lucille, and she's been getting worn out. She's 7 years old. She's been through the ringer. And I just want to introduce you guys to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's been, as you can see, has been kind of worn out. But like I said, man, I've been trying to tell Jets fans last week before I left. I was gone for 2 weeks, but I was on the on Friday show. And I tried to tell you, man, like, you guys will never be able to beat us. Like, you guys have made so many excuses. Now it's the block in the back. We beat you without a quarterback. Like, we had no offense whatsoever, and we still beat you. I know people want me to get on here and talk a lot of shit, but beating the Jets is not an achievement. It's really not. I don't understand how in the hell the Jets beat the Dolphins and the Bills. But like I said, 14 straight times, seven straight sweep. That's pretty much all I have to say at the beginning of the show. But if you guys have anything to say, man, TD, how you feeling?
I mean, the same as I was last week, just at the top of the world, the top of the division. I mean, we all expected this, at least, Dolphin fans did. We're the best team in the division. I've been telling y'all this since week one. Y'all hated on it. It is what it is. And for the fifth straight week in a row, even without Tua playing, I feel confident in saying that he is the best quarterback in the division. For the fifth freaking week in a row, he is the best quarterback in the division because that bum Josh Allen was a bum again. And let's be honest, started the game like a bum. He been a bum, continue to be a bum. And Buffalo Bills fans, it's time for y'all to start turning on that bum. That's all I got to say.
Dan, rebuttal.
What is going on, AFC East Roundtable? Super excited to be back this week where the Buffalo Bills are currently tied with the Miami Dolphins. We are temporarily sitting in second place until we end up taking over the division whatsoever. Very excited to talk about the game against the Browns. Number one thing that I am going to die on that hill is the fact that the Buffalo Bills have a damn run game. Okay? And let's just say that we outrushed the Cleveland Browns run game, which is a fun fact. And we took care of the football, right? That right there, yes, I do understand that it wasn't the most beautiful performance from the Buffalo Bills offense. However, there's a common denominator here. When the Buffalo Bills do not turn over the football, in which we did not the entire game this past Sunday, we still put up 31 points. Whether or not Josh Allen's playing well or whether or not that our run game is taking care of it, we're finally seeing a very well-structured and balanced offense. Very excited to discuss with the rest of my colleagues over here as into why the Buffalo Bills are about to raise yet another division banner within just a couple of months.
Before we get to Richie, I do want to say, Richie,
what's up, man? What do you got to say?
I'm just, I don't know if I feel bad because you're like the nicest guy on the round table out of all of us. But you were getting a little too cocky. You were, and you are the only Jets fan that I know that has defended Zach Wilson, or Jimmy Clausen, as I call him. And I would love to hear your opinions, not just on the game, but your quarterback.
Yeah, of course. Now, listen. Now, I definitely got cocky, right? And the reason for that is simple. I sat back on this roundtable for 2 straight years, being 0-6 the first year in the division. The next year is 0-6 in the division, and I had no chance to ever talk my crap. And you guys say I'm the nicest guy here, right? Because I sat back for 2 freaking years taking bullets from all of you guys, rightfully so, because the Jets were so freaking bad in those years. 2 wins with Gase, 4 wins last year, and now I finally get a taste of winning inside the division. So I'm going to puff my chest out. I'm going to talk my crap to TD when we beat the Dolphins. I'm going to puff my chest out. I'm going to talk the crap to Dan when we beat the Bills. And I'm going to say I got confidence in beating the Patriots until we beat you, Tyson. So the fact is, I got humbled and I can accept it. I take accountability, unlike Zach Wilson, in my endeavors, and I was wrong about this game. I said going into it, Tyson, the only way we win is if Zach Wilson grows up. And guess what? He did not grow up, and he looks like absolute trash. And if you watch my channel on Monday or earlier today when we broke down the film, I give Zach Wilson opportunities. I'm a Jets fan that believes in someone that can handle adversity in terms of like, okay, you suck right now. You're not playing good football. I'm going to root for you during your negative times. But at this point, it's getting to a point where it's pretty obvious that he is the issue for this team, and he is holding this team back because I think that there's a really good chance that the Jets beat the Patriots if we had a mediocre quarterback in those games, just because of how dominant our defense was. And Tyson, we could both agree that that was a defensive gauntlet that we went through. The Patriots defense was elite. The Jets defense was elite. And it came down to a punt return for a touchdown. So the Patriots got the better of us. You guys beat us throughout the entire game for sure. You looked like the better team on offense. You were moving the ball. Mac Jones had a lot of yards. But at the end of the day, the Jets lost. Is the season over? No. We're tied with the Patriots at 6-4. We're one game behind the Bills.
You're not tied with us, Richie. Tiebreakers.
I know you guys have the tiebreaker, but we have the same record. So we're tied right now in terms of record. And you have the tiebreaker over us, which is why the Jets are now in the basement. And I understand all that. But the fact is, there's still 7 games left to be played. Robert Saleh, I think, is handling this whole situation exactly how I want him to. Because if you're cool, and listen, you guys heard me defend Zach Wilson, and I criticize him when he plays crap, and I do. But when he did not take accountability, that's when it really rubbed me the wrong way, because you're going to lose the locker room when you say that crap, and you're going to lose a lot of fans. And I just don't like people that do not hold themselves accountable, especially as a quarterback. I mean, I even put Josh Allen in the beginning of the receipts video of him holding himself accountable, because that's like not a bad thing that he held himself accountable. It's just funny hearing him say, yeah, when your quarterback plays like shit, you're going to lose. Zach Wilson doesn't even hold himself accountable. That rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm happy to hear that the head coach, Robert Saleh, is not just going to go to Zach Wilson and say, yeah, you're our guy no matter what. Like, no, he's lighting a fire underneath your ass and say, listen, you don't get your act together. You don't take accountability for your ass performance. We're going to rip you out. We got Mike White. We got Joe Flacco. So I've been defending Zach Wilson just because I believe that he can bounce back, but he's obviously not proven it. And I'm someone that can handle a loss. And I've been through it for 2 years, guys. This isn't something new to me. So, listen, man, we're going to get deeper into it, and I'm excited to break down the game. And shout out to everybody in the chat. I love you guys, and let's get it going.
Tight.
Oh, okay. Well, now that Richie, like I said, nothing against you, but I have to say something now because I'm reading the chat, and I'm seeing a couple Jets fans being a little naughty. And let me just say this to you. We are responsible, Jets fans, for killing your quarterbacks. Mark Sanchez butt fumble, Sam Darnold ghosts, and now this might be the last time Zach Wilson ever plays. I want you to understand that the last 3 quarterbacks that you've had that you thought were the guy, the Patriots have put him in the grave. And as far as the division goes, look at the standings. Had this game gone the reverse way, the Patriots would be technically out of I said the season would be over. It would have been over. The Jets would have been in first place. The Jets would have been literally 1 game behind the Chiefs for the number 1 seed. And that's just how it would have went. But now the Jets are last. They're out of a playoff spot. And when we go to tiebreakers, it's going to hurt them in the long run. But Jets fans, understand this. You can beat the Dolphins. You can beat the Bills. But we own you. We will always own you. We have always owned you. Nothing will ever change. So you're going to have to wait till next year to get one unless we meet in the playoffs, which is very, very highly unlikely. And the only hope that you have is that your little stupid-ass quarter, your coin, because you have a coin that you're relying on to get you to the AFC Championship game because it's predicted every damn win-loss. How the hell that's happened, I don't know. But you have a coin, but you don't have a quarter back. Okay, that's it. That's all I got to say. We're gonna go with the. Oh yeah, go ahead, TD.
I'm sorry. I got some questions for you, Richie. Are you in favor of benching your quarterback?
Now, I think that that's a very interesting question. I'm very happy how Robert Saleh is handling situation, and I'm someone that has totally support of what Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas has to say for this team. And I think if Zach Wilson played the way he did on Sunday and he did hold himself accountable, then I don't think this is an issue. I think a big issue with this whole benching situation is what he said after the game, because that not only rubbed the fans the wrong way, which kind of doesn't matter, but it rubbed people in the locker room the wrong way. And that's where it's the head coach's job to send a message to his defense, who is playing like a top defense elite in the league, that they're looking at their own quarterback. Like, what are you doing, bro? So honestly, if they bench Zach Wilson, I think it's a wake-up call to him that he needs to humble himself, and he needs to have a wake-up call, and I'd be in favor for it for that reason. You look at Tua. Tua was benched last year. Now look at him. There's a lot of fact. Now, does it mean that he's benched for the season? I don't know. Is this a fact where they bench him for a week and they just want to take a breather? It's kind of like a discipline thing. I have no idea, but I'm in favor of whatever Robert Saleh believes is best for this football team, especially and Joe Douglas. So if they bench him, I'd be in favor for it.
Listen, Richie, I'm sorry, just one last question, okay?
Don't be sorry.
If y'all would have benched Zach in the middle of the third quarter and put in Flacco, do you feel like y'all would have won?
I think you would have had a chance to win, because we literally needed to get the ball in the field goal range and we would have won the game. But, listen, the offense was so freaking bad, and there was a lot of other issues outside of Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson was a big issue, but I watched the entire all-22 film breakdown this morning, and it was more than just Zach Wilson. So I can't answer that with a straight face and say Joe Flacco would have won the game, because the Patriots defense was just on top of us, all over us. The offensive line was trash. Our offensive line is so banged up with injuries, and they're playing terrible. And I'm not going to sit here with a straight face and say, yes, Joe Flacco would have won us the game, because I can't say that with a straight face.
And while you're talking about the Patriots defense, I just want to point out real quick that the Patriots are the number 4th ranked defense when in yards. They're the number 2 ranked defense when it comes to points allowed. And they're the number 2 ranked defense when it comes to sacks. And what wins championships in this league, ladies and gentlemen? It's the defense. The Dolphins don't have a top 10 defense.
Nah. Slow down now. Slow your roll. Hold on. When we get to y'all game, I'll tell you all about that flawed, fake defense y'all got.
You talk about our fake defense all you want.
You want to go there now?
We can go there as much as you want. You can point at the quarterback.
Bro, the only reason y'all defense ranked so high is because you played the Jets twice.
You played the Jets and you lost.
It doesn't matter. The only reason y'all defense is ranked so high is because you played the Jets twice. That's it.
We shut out the Lions. How many points did y'all put? How many points did the Lions put up on y'all bums?
Bro, your defense trash. And what did we do to y'all? We blew you out.
Is ranked in every statistical category in the top 5. What are you talking about?
Bro, we putting up 40 on y'all next time.
We talking about stats. You lost to the damn Jets in every game that you played, and your little win streak are all below 500. Every team you've beaten is a non-playoff caliber team. Oh, and this so happens you get to play one more crap team this week. Is in the Texans.
I've been hearing this crap
right here before we get to Joe. Say this right here. I'm going to say it. I'm going to put it on wax. The Patriots.
I've been hearing this. Y'all ain't gonna beat us.
Patriots are coming. The Patriots are going to win this division. The Patriots are going to the damn Super Bowl with the best defense in NFL history. It's coming. Okay,
bro, you can bully Richie. You can bully Richie and the Jets all you want, but y'all don't own the Dolphins. Y'all don't own the Dolphins. The Dolphins own y'all. The Dolphins own y'all.
History to win a Super Bowl without a quarterback or an offense, because that's how our defense is. You don't own playoff.
The post-Brady era, the Miami Dolphins own y'all. I don't even know if y'all won a game since Brady against Miami.
Yeah, we Cam Newton. That's right. You lost to Cam Newton.
1 game out of 8.
You said no games. We can go statistics all we want.
So Tyson,
get to you later in the show. We got to get to our sponsor, Mojo. Richie, if you want to bring that up.
Yeah. I just want to ask you one quick question, Tyson. If defense wins championships, do you think the Jets defense is good? Is it overrated? Do you think if
your defense could be the greatest defense in NFL history, but you need to be able to at least move the ball more than 2 yards and a half? Your offense moved the ball 2 yards with a minus 26 passer yards in a half. That's an NFL record. No offense has been that bad in the history since the merger, since they invented the pigskin. And the offense has not been that bad. I don't give a damn how great your defense is. You have to move the ball at least somewhat.
Of
Richie,
course.
y'all put too much strain on y'all defense. You can't rely on them to keep have you a
absolutely.
whole game of 3
the
points.
offense lost us the game. It's just funny because like Zach Wilson obviously hasn't been a reason why we're 6-4, but he's 5-2, and the 2 losses both come against the Patriots.
Bro, it's the same thing as last year, Richie. Please don't be like these 2-years. Just like last year when we went on a 7-game win streak,
No, I'm not
it
saying
was led
Zach
by the
Wilson is the reason for the
defense.
wins. I'm just saying that the Patriots are the only team that beat us in the last 7 games. Which is interesting.
Well, that's
All
going to change, Richie.
We'll see about that. All right, guys. So let's get into the sponsorship. As you guys are aware, Mojo is a proud sponsor of the AFC East Roundtable, which is a sports stock market that you can download today by simply scanning the QR code on the screen, or you can go down below in the description and click the link and download Mojo. If you guys can do us a gigantic favor, click that link or scan the QR code. Download the app right now. It would really help out the channel a ton. They got a lot of fun things happening on the Mojo app. So, Dan, we're going to start off with you with the Buffalo Bills. They're coming off a win, but Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs are not doing so good on the market right now.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, like I sort of alluded to a bit previously during my intro conversation, is the fact that the Buffalo Bills run game has arrived, and particularly when it comes down against the Cleveland Browns. However, and so I really feel like that was necessary for the Buffalo Bills offense, sort of to like take the responsibility off of their shoulders for what seems to be like for the first time in the past year and a half. So, with that being said, I think both of these guys are currently trending down, but you need to understand that we are literally going up against the worst defense in the entire NFL this coming Thanksgiving on Thursday. Literally, the Lions are last in the NFL for points allowed, for third down conversions, for rush yards per game. They're 31st in pass yards per game allowed. This is going to be a day where if you are even trying to day trade Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, this is when you make it happen. Because this is the sort of game with the defense that I've been looking at, that this is going to be the kind of game where Josh Allen throws 375 and Stephon Diggs is 150 with 2 or 3 touchdowns coming up. The secondary on the Lions is very weak. They're inexperienced. So definitely be on the lookout for a lot of confusing plays from a defense's perspective and see both of these guys absolutely skyrocket. So I'm going to have to say, at least for this coming week, that a bet for Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs to shoot to the moon is definitely a safe bet.
Interesting stuff. All right, let's move on to the Miami Dolphins. There we go, TD. You're sitting back. No play, but they're still going up.
We live in green, baby. That's what we do. Green. That's positive. That's plus. That's an increase. That's what we do. And this week, we're about to do the exact same thing to the Houston Texans. We'll get to that later. But again, we're on a bye week. I think, just looking at all the poor quarterback play in the NFL over the weekend just made people appreciate Tua Tagovailoa a little bit more in his value and what he does well as the best quarterback in the AFC East by far at this point, based off of this season. And Waddle, same thing. Y'all already know what time it is with him. He's a little down. He's a victim of Tyreek. But at the same token, he's going to always have a future that's going to be on the rise. So these are 2 guys you just put your money behind. It's like low risk and high reward. It's not a big risk because these guys are balling right now and their future looks bright. But like I've been telling y'all, the last 6 games of the season will be the season for these guys, Tua in particular. Right after this Houston game, those last 6 right after Houston is what's going to make or break not only the team, but these players individually. So I say put your stock in on it. If you want to put your stock down, just a side note, Jason Sanders for the Miami Dolphins missing kicks like it ain't nothing. I felt like he was missing kicks on the bye week as far as how bad he's been lately. So that's one guy whose stock is down. So I would short that stock and make some money off of, well, I don't want to make money off his downfall because that ain't good for us. But the way he's going, I'm just saying, all right, in the discussion. I got it.
So Tyson went on to go to another channel real quick. So
I can handle this for him.
Yeah, you
I can handle this for him. Hey, listen, y'all. Mac Jones, this probably gonna be his last year in the league, just like Zach Wilson and the rest of them bums. Just terrible. Just try. And here's what's crazy. Listen, don't put your money on. And Tyson will tell you don't put your money on him. Tyson will be the main one to tell you don't put your money on Mac Jones. High risk, big reward would be is it Zappy? Is that what they call it? Zappy fever? Zappy would be the guy that you put your money behind because he can't go any lower than what he is now, but he sure can shoot up fast. But Mac Jones, as much talk as about how bad Zach Wilson was, let's not forget the quarterback on the other side of the ball was just as bad, in my opinion, a straight bum as well, okay? So I definitely stay away from buying that up. I would short that. I would short his stock and make some money that way. Ramondre Stevenson's, he's slightly down, not a big deal, but man, this kid is a stud. The 1 week little glitch is nothing to worry about. His stock going to continue to rise. You know, Belichick love guys like that, use him by committee, so he's never the workhorse. But as he continues to rise, he'll get picked up by a team in the future, in my opinion, and become their workhorse, their bell cow. That Belichick don't want no bell cow. He want 3 guys that he can love. And as Ramondre Stevenson continues to play great football, he'll be a free agent at some point, and somebody will pick him up to be the bell cow on their team. And that's when his stock, in my opinion, could easily double from what it is now. So I would go big on Ramondre Stevens.
Interesting stuff. Thanks for filling in for Tyson there. So the Wilson duo is trending down, as obviously you could tell from the just over 100-yard performance in total offense on Sunday, which is absolutely disgraceful. Now, out of these 2 players, there's one guy I have confidence in investing right now, and that's Garrett Wilson, because Garrett Wilson is a product that I believe so much in, and I love everything about Garrett Wilson. His post-game press conference was amazing because he had some fire. He had some passion. He was pissed off, and he has a right to be pissed off. Now, I don't know who the quarterback is going to be on Sunday. I don't know who the quarterback is going to be for the future for the Jets, whether it is Zach Wilson, whether it's not Zach Wilson. But I got all the confidence in no matter who the damn quarterback is, Garrett Wilson's going to be here for a long, long time and be a very good a wide receiver in the NFL. So now's a great time to invest in Garrett Wilson because it's only at $14.31. You guys know how the stock market works. You want to buy low, and this is a great time to buy into Garrett Wilson. Obviously, Zach Wilson is plummeting right now. He is down to $29.68 after his terrible performance. I think on Sunday, Zach Wilson, that was one of the worst quarterback performances I've ever seen without a turnover. I mean, he should have had 2 picks, but they were dropped. But he just looked totally lost out there, and there's no reason for optimism for Zach Wilson. The only thing I can say that you can have some type of optimism with Zach is he had a stinker against the Patriots, and then he bounced back and then beat the Bills the week after that, having a pretty good game. So can he bounce back from that? I don't know, because now the coach is telling Zach that, listen, your job's not safe anymore. Like, you can't have this crap with the way that the defense is playing. So Zach Wilson, I would definitely stay away from unless you still believe in that he can rise in the future. This is a good time to invest in him, but I'm not going to sit here with a straight face and say, buy all the stock in Zach Wilson right now. I'm not that delusional. I'm a realistic Jets fan. I know what when I look at the tape, I'm basing it off of facts. And I think that Zach Wilson has shown flashes of ability to play successful football in this league. But the biggest issues with me with Zach is his inconsistencies and his footwork and his mechanics and his ability to rely on his arm too much. And we can all agree that he has a very talented arm. That's not the issue with Zach. It's his footwork. It's his connecting his lower half to his upper half, connecting his mind to the talent, and reading the defenses and missing people open. Like, there's people wide open for touchdowns. There's people open for the first downs, and he's trying to go to the check down, and he's not scanning the football field right. So that's why he's down to $29.68. He's not looking good right now on the Mojo market. But if there is a player that I got all the confidence in the world to invest money in today, it's Garrett Wilson. I'll stand on that man is going to be an absolute stud for the New York Jets for the future, a rookie, one of the best rookie receivers in the league right now. And let me just finish off with this. If there was defensive players on this list, put $1,000 on Sauce Gardner's stock, because that man is playing like the best corner in the league as a rookie, and that's very difficult to do. So I just had to finish off with that because I needed some type of positive energy. All right, TD, give me a slack. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys sticking with the Mojo. If you guys, again, could do us a gigantic favor, scan the QR code on the screen or simply click the link down below in the description to download the app today and put your money where your mouth is. You think Zach Wilson stinks? Well, guess what? You can invest in him to fall and make some money. So go do that today if you really want to. So, TD, I'm going to get through all the super chats if you want to read them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
Kind of like the Dolphins own the Pats. 2-5-0 against you. Miami is 6-2 last 8 against the Patriots. It's a miracle in Miami. Fins up, baby. Miami miracle. Listen, they know we own them. 2.7 inches per attempt in the second half at Master. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Isn't that y'all, Richie? 2.7 per?
I don't know what you're talking about, TD.
Oh my God, that hurt my soul. Florida boy, thanks for the love, man. Tua has never lost to the Pats. Pats are garbage.
If you guys are wondering where I was at, I just went on a 5-minute tirade against somebody by the name of Green Bean and the Jets fan. So whenever you get a chance after the show, they had to actually kick me off, but they just couldn't stand the truth. But I don't know.
I can't wait to watch that. Green Bean is something special, man.
Oh, they did. The thing is, they were so angry they just didn't have a leg to stand on to argue against me. But I gave them the business. So after the stream or whatever, go over to Jets 24/7's channel and watch the 5-minute massacre that I laid down on the Jets fans in there chatting. I think I might be in danger. I think they're gonna try to find me now. So I guess I gotta hide even more.
Our Jets are horrible. It must be embarrassing.
I've actually gotten death threats from Jets fans this week. I've gotten death threats from Jets fans this week. You guys Dolphins fans were sensitive. You guys are actually choosing violence now to try to get at me. And then people ask, that's why I have to hide my face, because I don't know any moment now, anytime one of you crazy ass delusional Jets fans could show up at my door with a damn pistol or something. I don't know. I feel unsafe. It's an unsafe environment in this world.
Those are not my fans. I don't condone violence.
Our Jets are horrible. It must be embarrassing for Dan and TD to lose to us. It's time for us to start White at QB. He had one bad game last year. I don't know about that, but the whole loss, we didn't have Tua, man. Tua's going to burn y'all next time.
40 piece.
Easy.
40 piece.
Well, that'll change.
40 piece. So that's all the super chats for now.
All right. So,
guys, do us a favor. Hit that like button, everybody. Come on, Dan.
Yeah,
where
we at?
Please. Right now, I'm looking at 784 people watching this and only 199 people.
Did you do a poll? How many Jets fans are watching this? Because we had over 1,500 last week when the Jets were, trending upward. I'm guessing a lot of them ain't watching.
Dan's putting up polls. Who do you want to have a beer with? And no one wants to have a beer with Richie.
Well. And so the most interesting poll that I put up was, who would you least likely let date your sister? And Master Outwork, you won, and strongly followed by TD and myself.
Wait, what was the poll?
The poll was, who would you not let date your sister? You were number 1, then TD, then myself, then Richie. Finally, afterwards, then the poll was, so the Jets were only averaging 2.77 inches per play. That's a lot, right? I'm just asking for a friend - Dan. And they said yes.
Funny, Dan.
Those are the 2 polls that have gone through so far.
Those some Josh Allen stats.
And then and then someone else asked, who do you want to have a beer with? And
it was TD who won.
TD won that.
It was TD who won.
They lying. They just trying to get me in the bar so they can hit me with a bottle.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's go.
Jets 3 division titles in 64 years. Bills 0-4.
Is that a Dolphins fan talking shit?
Dude, he is.
That's right, baby.
Bro. Like, that's like bragging about, finally scoring with that beautiful girl in high school. But then 30 years down the road, she just let herself go and she's a troll. That's exactly what it is.
What have the Dolphins accomplished in recent memory that they're bragging about? I missed that.
Nothing.
They're bragging about having a tiebreaker lead on the Buffalo Bills in the division. That's what they're bragging about.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Hang the banner, bro. Let it go. like being the man in high school.
Their biggest claim to fame, Dolphins fans' biggest claim to fame, is they celebrate every year because a team went undefeated that they weren't alive for to actually witness. That's what Dolphins fans celebrate every year. That's their
Listen,
Super
I
Bowl.
don't respond to the peasants when we're at the top.
It's temporary.
Peasants.
Temporary.
Steal my
Peasants,
word.
TD. Come on, baby.
Yeah, your word. Yeah, I don't respond to the peasants. Y'all let me know when y'all wanna show up. We'll be sitting at the top with our feet up, beating Houston, chilling while y'all losing more games. It's all good, man.
What's with your schedule?
Hey, they're not Richie. What do you mean? What's with
Tough, bro, that's it. Richie, I promise you. I predicted this. I'm gonna make a video about it too on this channel.
No, our schedule gets real in 2 weeks.
How do you get the Texans
After the
after
Texans game, look at their schedule. They are losing out. They are losing out. They're not winning a game the rest of the season.
No, it's impossible to lose out because that means we have to lose to y'all.
And you
False.
will.
False. Listen, we good. We probably gonna have the number 1 seed in the AFC.
All right, so
Yeah,
we're in the recap segment now.
Yeah, man. Can we start with Dan
Please.
Tyson?
Please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll go on ahead and we will start. But hey, listen, I do want to give just a giant announcement. Number one, we just ended up literally complaining the hell right to you guys about not smashing the like button. There's 855 people, or 865, excuse me, and only 286 people have hit that like button. Stop being cheap. Stop being lazy. Hit that. Okay, like you see your colleagues going above and beyond and sending us their hard-earned dollars. Okay, but you can't hit a button. Hit a button, fool.
Has a Jets fan sent the super chat yet?
Button. Like it. Yeah,
Jets Unleashed was the first one.
Okay.
Nah, they don't. Hey, they don't show up. Put the poll up.
No,
Who
he
you
actually said he has
represent?
something for us. The main guy that was in the receipts, he's always here every week. He's has something to say in the Patreon. So that was his super chat.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. Well, one thing I do want to announce right before we dive into the Bills and the Browns game, the AFC East Roundtable is actually coming to Buffalo, New York for an exclusive event. It is going to be called Battle for the East, where you have an opportunity to meet all of us right over here. This is going to be on Saturday and December 17th at 7 p.m. at Townhouse in Hamburg, where we have literally rented out an entire bar. We have an entire spread of food. We have contests. We have giveaways. We have a bunch of merch that's being out, and we all want an opportunity to meet you guys. Tickets are selling very, very fast. So I just ended up actually linking the link for you to reserve your spot. So go on ahead and knock that out. It is going to be an absolute crazy time. Bills fans are more than welcome, and I suppose you Dolphins fans are welcome as well. Say, for example, that you're going to be in Buffalo. Super excited.
Take over the city.
Super excited to meet each and every single one of you. We know that this game is probably going to have a lot of let's say the determination of what happens within this division. Let's be honest with you. So
Here, let me just quickly run through the super chats. That man dripped. He sent one. We didn't get to read it. We literally held the Dolphins offense to 13 points. Is that a Patriots fan? I believe. I think so.
Yeah, it is.
First game of the season. We were a little rusty. That's all.
Pedro says only perfect season.
Who cares? You weren't allowed to see it.
Jimmy Casket. Once we get a quarterback, it's over for the East. Let him know.
Isn't that the most? Go ahead. Keep
Chris, hey, we out here, win or lose. Congrats, Master. Y'all had the better game out there on Sunday. Season ain't over though. Hashtag take flight. See, Jets fans are here. They don't shy away, baby.
Yeah, as soon as I said something.
Jose says Master Tua is 4-0 against you. Buffalo barely beat Browns, and it was not thanks to Josh Allen. Let's go Fins, baby. Jose, thanks for the $20. That's a perfect segue into Dan's recap of the game.
that is a perfect segue right into the game. And you know what, my friend Jose? You should be very nervous because the fact that we are able to beat a team without Josh Allen, that has been the number one criticism of the Buffalo Bills for the past year and a half is that the entire offense is circulated and determined on Josh Allen to play effectively, except for that win where we ended up putting up 31 points was strictly thanks to our special teams and our run game. That right there is when I look at it, right as a Bills fan, I want to see a game like that. If Josh Allen is not like firing on all cylinders, we can rely on this run game that we have been longing for the longest time as Buffalo Bills fans. And I am entirely happy with how this offense played. Now, of course, with Tyler Bass only hitting, like 6 field goals, like that was the exclusivity of our points when it came down into that game. This team was firing on all cylinders. Super, super happy about this. I think that this was a perfect game for Josh Allen to sort of sit back, relax a little bit, and then come back on Thanksgiving and get back into the normal sort of heat or sort of his routine as far as a quarterback. So with this game coming up against Detroit, I think that this was the perfect precursor into making sure that the Bills get out of their annual midseason slump and just move from that. Our defense, as a matter of fact, especially our secondary, we're young, we're inexperienced, but I'm sitting here and I am hoping that they can learn from past mistakes and not necessarily go for that highlight reel situation. Knock the ball down, right? We're not wanting some crazy interception. We're just wanting efficient defense and stopping the team's sort of offensive sort of train from that perspective. Biggest thing I can say that I want to point out is that it's crazy to see that when the Buffalo Bills don't turn the ball over offensively, how effective this team can be, even if our offense is having an off day, which we did. As long as we cannot turn the ball over, play complementary football, we're winning each and every single game. If the Buffalo Bills, you take away one takeaway for the 3 losses, then we would be undefeated right now. Literally. Statistically proven. If we did not give the ball away once for each and every single loss, then we would have won. We've only lost by 8 points for all 3 losses combined. And as long as we continue to take care of the football, then this team is exactly what I thought they were going into this season. So you continue making sure that football is safe. Just keep doing you, baby.
Well, Dan, I love that analysis, but if Scott Norwood was never born, the Bills would have won a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Fair.
And if Josh Allen would have called, was it heads or tails? If he would have got the coin toss right, the Bills would have won.
You're right. Well, if
the Jets hit a field goal on Sunday, they would have won.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true, Richie, because the Patriots missed 2 field goals.
So it's true.
Well, so that's still in the count. They missed 2, we hit 2.
So my take.
Yeah, but the score would have been 10-6.
So my take is not trying to erase.
I'm just playing Dan's joke.
My take is not trying to erase the past. My take is don't turn the ball over, and good things happen. That's what I'm saying.
Is Josh Allen going to turn the ball over when they face the Jets again, Dan?
Absolutely.
No turnovers?
0. Yep. And so say that he does, then not only will I get a Jets tattoo on my ass, I will get your logo on my ass as well.
Just for a turnover from Josh Allen, even if you win.
Single turnover from Josh Allen.
Listen, man. I got to say this about this Buffalo game. See, y'all Bills fans are so freaking delusional. Y'all may actually miss the playoffs, bro. At the end of the day, that's call it what it is. Oh, we're running the ball now. We all wanted to run the ball. Everybody running the ball on the Browns. I've been telling Dolphin fans out here, we got a run game now. It was the Browns. Everybody running the ball on the Browns. That ain't no special feat. Buffalo still ain't got no freaking run game outside of Josh Allen. And also, your quarterback keep playing like a bum like he did for 3 weeks straight now. Let's make sure we understand that, people. Let's make sure that we understand that. 3 weeks straight, Josh Allen has looked like a pure bum. Do you know why? Because he's a pure bum. It's simple. This man is sitting out here trying to blow every game for his team, and the defense is doing their very best to help them survive. They talking about Zach Wilson. What's his name again? Zach Wilson. Yeah. They talk about benching him. They need to have that conversation about Josh Allen. I know they won't, But that's
You
why
would
y'all
love-
might might
love
miss
that.
the playoffs, bro. He's
You would
playing
love
like a pure bum. You know why? Let me tell you why he playing bad, Dan.
Tell me.
Because teams have caught on what you need to do to Josh Allen.
Okay.
Let him go out there and look good at first, but keep on putting them hits on him. Keep on banging them. Keep on hitting them. Next thing you know, he start throwing it in the dirt and getting nervous, firing things that he shouldn't fire. That's all it is. Josh Allen is starting to feel the NFL. His body's starting to ache. I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. His body's starting to ache. He's starting to, I usually truck people, but now I'm starting to feel it. And them defensive ends and them defensive lines are getting at him now. Even if he makes a good pass, they hitting him. And you can see how he reacts after begging for calls. He hit me late. Where the flat? All that crybaby stuff. Josh Allen is a bum. And I've been telling y'all this. And he living up to what TD been telling y'all. And y'all gonna learn the freaking hard way. You ain't got no run game. You might not even make the playoffs then. You might not make the playoffs, bro. What's your division record? What's your division record?
And so it's 0-2. But listen, and so those are the only 2 losses that we have on the entire season. And so we're not going to lose again for the rest of the season.
No, you lost. No, you have 3 losses.
Hold on.
I said 0-2 in the division. We have 3 against the Vikings, etc. But last loss. Anyway, so people watching this show right now, right in the live chat, do me a favor, okay? If anybody can go back to last year's AFC East Roundtable episodes and put a culmination of all the team mistakes of Josh Allen being done during our annual midseason lull, and you put that together right in like a nice little video, I will Venmo you $20. Okay?
The midseason lull
That's a
is
lot of work,
starting to
Dan.
become a whole segment.
Oh my God! Listen,
Usually it's one game, Dan.
and so
Usually it's 1.5 games of a midseason lull. It's starting to feel like 3.5 games, bro.
and so we
But
lost
would you rather have a midseason lull or a Dolphins end of the season lull?
I would rather
Man, Tyson, I can't wait to drag y'all. I can't wait, boy.
for the implosion of the Miami Dolphins coming up soon, starting with the San Francisco 49ers.
Y'all fear us.
Losses.
Y'all know that we got that juice right now, and y'all fear us.
Losses right here. And clip that.
Y'all
a bunch of
y'all
bums.
fear us.
Their losses. Niners, Chargers,
I don't know about that.
Bills, LL.
As long as we got the best quarterback in the AFC East, that's all that matters.
0.
That's all that matters.
Defense wins championships.
He's a glorified game manager.
Well, what's Josh Allen?
He's an all
a glorified bum.
an all-star. And so he's the inevitable MVP.
Yeah, did you just say MVP? That shit been
Inevitable
sell,
MVP.
I
man.
think he said MVP because MVP would be that he's going to lose the Nickelodeon game on Wildcard Weekend.
Oh my God, this man
Let's move on.
said Josh Allen is the
Let's talk about
MVP.
the
I'm
Pats
done.
and the Jets, please. Let's talk about the Pats and the Jets. Come on.
Richie, you can start off.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking forward to, Tyson, all day long, talking about this fucking game. All right. Well, first of all, that game was one of the most stressful football games I've watched as a Jets fan in a long, long time, because time in and time out, all I see is this Jets defense bailing out the offense over and over and over again and giving the offense every single opportunity to win the game, and they don't. And listen, the defense for the Jets, I'm not going to say it was perfect, but they held them to 3 points, and they give up some explosive plays. But then they bounced back, and they sacked Mac Jones a total of 6 times. So starting off with the start of the game, man, I watched the film breakdown, and my biggest takeaway from that game, it's simple. The offense lost the game, and everyone knows that. I'm not saying anything that nobody already knew. But it's just really frustrating because that game was so freaking winnable in the last second. And when the Jets had a chance to win the game, Zach Wilson had the ball with like 2 minutes left. I'm like, all right, Zach, you look trash all game. If you somehow get this ball in the field goal range and hit game-winning field goal, I'll forgive you. I'll take an ugly win in Foxborough 6-3 and go to first place. And we'll roast Zach all week long, but we're still in first place in the division. But that doesn't happen. We punt the ball for the 11th time of the game. This guy, Braden Mann, is like the most active punter of all time in this game. We had more punts than completions in the game. And we lose on a punt return for a touchdown, which is the first one of the season by any team. You saw my reaction. I'm sitting there like, all right, make it a good punt, Braden. It looks like a good punt. It's good off his leg. It's all the way down to the opposite 20-yard line. I'm like, okay, decent punt. Wrap him up. And I see this guy just skating away. The Patriots did a great job. I watched that punt back. We have an ace on our special teams gunner. His name is Justin Hardy. He's a captain, and he is one of the best gunners in the league. And what do the Patriots do? They double-teamed his ass on the sideline and took him out, and that's the only reason why you scored a touchdown. And that's a good play from the Patriots. They executed it perfectly, and Justin Hardy was that same guy who sprinted all the way down, and that was the accusation of block in the back. I don't care about the block in the back because I'm a Jets fan that thinks that we should not have been in that situation to begin with. We should not have had to punt the ball because that 3rd and 1, right before we punted, Elijah Moore was wide open over the middle for a first down, and Zach Wilson doesn't see him, and he throws it to Michael Carter on the flat, and he gets destroyed for a negative gain, which results in a punt. So the defense did everything they could do to give the Jets this game. Nick Folk misses 2 field goals. The Patriots could have won this game 9-3, but Nick Folk doesn't miss usually, especially against the Jets. I don't know how he did. I know it's windy and all that, but the Patriots almost handed us the win. You saw us at the end of the game. It was 3rd down, and the Patriots get called for a defensive holding, and it gives the Jets a first down. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are the Patriots about to lose this game? Are the Patriots about to gift us this game? No, they don't. We can't take advantage of any opportunities that the Patriots hand to us on a silver platter. And there's a lot of issues with this offense, and it starts with the quarterback. It's also the play calling. It's also all these players around it. And the reality is this Jets football team, the blueprint is out. And the Patriots are the only team that understands how to stop the Jets, I guess, because they are 5-2 when Zach returns, and those 2 losses are only against the Patriots. And the kryptonite is simple of the Jets, and Tyson knew it heading into the game. It's not like no one knows it. You stop the Jets' run game, they're a limited team if you cannot pass the ball, which is the Jets' kryptonite is passing the ball through the air. So the Jets were simply not able to run the ball, and they cannot pass the ball. And you can't even blame the wind because Mac Jones, he threw for 250 yards. His average air yard per attempt was like 3 yards, but he still threw the ball efficiently. And it's just frustrating, man, because that game was so winnable. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, is this going to be like a tie? 3-3? No one's scoring. No one scored in the second half. And I'm expecting a tie going into overtime potentially. And that effing shit has to happen. A freaking punt return. Only the Jets would lose that way, right? Only the Jets. But the reality is, I have a lot of confidence in this Jets team for the next 7 games because this defense is that good. And I understand you need to have an offense. You can only go so far. You can only strain your defense so much. But I've seen the success of this offensive line. I've seen the run game. I've seen the truth of it. The Jets are 6-4, and that's not a fluke. We beat the Buffalo Bills, and I don't want to harp on the past, but we are talking about this season. So I'm not going to be a Jets fan that's just going to throw the right flag now that we have a quarterback controversy in the middle of the year, and now that we're 6-4. The Jets are 6-4 right now. We are way ahead of schedule, and I still am looking at the playoffs and hopeful that we can make it. I know we're out of the conversation now, and now the Jets have to take advantage of their opportunity this week against the Chicago Bears team that is bottom. I know we're going to get into the preview in a bit, but my overall last thoughts about the game, man, is that was very winnable. The Jets defense balled out. Quinnen Williams was a dog. Carl Lawson, Sauce Gardner gets another pass deflection, which is he leads the NFL in pass deflections as a damn rookie. That man's going to be a Pro Bowler, borderline All-Pro. We have another All-Pro in the defense in Quinnen Williams and CJ Mosley making a 4th down stop. The Patriots go for it on 4th and 3 in the 3rd or 4th quarter, and we stop them. What else do you want this defense to do, bro? It's just really, really infuriating as a Jets fan to watch this Jets defense go out there and play the way that they did, and the offense comes out stale like that. And Zach Wilson, on top of his performance on the field, he needs to learn how to, handle himself in the media because that's totally unacceptable. That rubbed me the wrong way, and I do not stand by a quarterback not holding himself accountable for that trash, awful performance that he put out there on Sunday. And I'm hopeful that he can fix it. I don't know who's going to play on Sunday, whether it's Mike White, whether it's Zach Wilson. I don't know who it's going to be. We'll find out tomorrow morning. But my overall thoughts on that is it was a very winnable game. The defense gave the offense every single chance, and they came out flat, and the Patriots played better football from the first quarter to the fourth. And congratulations, Tyson. And we got to wait till next year to see if the Jets will break the curse ever.
Very well done, Richie. But I got a confession, and I'm surprised no one's brought this up or this wasn't used as an excuse. The real reason the Patriots won is, if people remember, that the game was delayed. Something was off with the camera. Oh, really? So as soon as I knew that the game was delayed and it had something to do with cameras and that we were forced to watch a high school football broadcast for the first 3 drives, I knew the Patriots were going to win, because I knew that my man Billy Belichick did something with the cameras, or I don't know what he did behind the scenes, but I just knew we were going to win after that. So the Patriots cheated and we won again. But actually I'm not playing. I really believe there was some conspiracy behind that.
Probably.
But no, for real though. As far as this, we already talked enough about the game. We know how putrid your offense was. I'm not going to get into a monologue of how we owned the Jets. You guys heard this millions of times. It's getting kind of boring now. But this is more about the Patriots. And, it's kind of funny that everybody has been laughing at me and Patriots fans about being last place in the division and how we're like the worst team on earth when all these other shitwater teams like the Raiders and the Cardinals and the Colts, like the Patriots are supposed to be bad right now, right? Because we can't draft. Marcus Jones, 3rd round pick on defense, made the game-winning touchdown. Jack Jones, another little trash Belichick pick on defense, is one of the top 5 corners in the league right now. And Zach Wilson, he might not be smart, but he's smart enough not to go Jack Jones's direction. Well, he couldn't even hit him if he wanted to, even though Zach Wilson, we didn't talk about Zach Wilson should have had 3 interceptions. McCourty dropped. The other Jones almost had a pick 6. So, and this is not say that Zach Wilson, at least he didn't turn the ball over. Those were 3 worthy turnovers that the Patriots just couldn't capitalize on. But we're going to show the NFL this season that you don't need a quarterback to win. You don't. And I think the Jets game proved it, because the Dolphins lost to the Jets. The Bills lost to the Jets, and they have, from their opinion, they have pretty damn good quarterbacks. But we don't have a good quarterback. Mac Jones is trash. I don't care how many yards he threw, he can't get the ball in the end zone. Mac Jones is trash, and the only undefeated team that's left are the Zappanites. Zappy's the only undefeated team left in the NFL, so stop popping. Don't pop that cork just yet, Dolphins fans, because you might get to see Zappy go undefeated. But with that being said, man, there's really not much to say. We back up, put the word out there. The Patriots are going to win this division. The Patriots are going to win out. Actually, we're gonna skull fuck the Vikings on Thanksgiving, and I'm glad that we're the primetime game on Thanksgiving while everyone's full from eating their turkey, because you get to see a real NFL genius, a real defense, for the first time this season, and you're gonna get to watch the Patriots ascend back to where we rightfully are. It's our birthright, on top of the throne. So it's funny how everyone talks about how great the Dolphins are and the Bills, but you're only 1 game ahead of us. We haven't even played the Bills yet. You're so great that you're against the Tom Brady-less Patriots, only 1 game better. And if you look at the AFC, everyone's so tight-knit together that the Patriots could conceivably, have the number 1 seed in the AFC. And I think that's going to happen. So, TD, go ahead and give your thoughts on the Patriots and Jets.
You aggravate me sometimes, man. I'm gonna get to that. First, let me start with the Jets. First of all, great game. I love defensive games. I love the chess matches. But then it started getting boring because I realized it wasn't chess. It was just 2-year-olds trying to play checkers. Richie, your quarterback is trash, okay? I told you that before. I went with you never know. He could end up. Richie, can you please stop saying this out of your mouth, that he's 5-2 and only the Patriots beat him, like he has something to do with the 5 games? Richie, your defense. Just talk about your defense. They are phenomenal, okay? Your defense is the real deal. Your defense is phenomenal. You're going through exactly what we went through last year. Now, you know what I'm thinking about, Richie? Maybe if Tyreek went to New York, y'all might literally be like the best team in the NFL right now. Zach Wilson just needs somebody he can throw the ball up to that can go make the big plays, even if it's a bad throw or whatever it may be. But that's what it is, man. You either replace your quarterback or give him everything. And your top running back being out for the season was a huge blow at this point, and it's starting to show. But just hang your hat on your defense, man. They're great. But I'm going to tell you, Richie, this is a bold move. But if I was Salah, I would just go with Flacco for the rest of the season, man. Because the veteran can win some of these tough games.
I don't know if you know this, but the Jets actually elevated Mike White to the backup role a couple weeks back. So he's quarterback number 2, Mike White. So he's ahead of Joe Flacco.
Well, hey, maybe Mike White gives a better chance as well. I don't know. But I'm just saying right now, I feel like you need to put Zach through the ringer, sit him down, and don't give up on him. But right now, you're not getting it done for the team. And it's been multiple weeks, Richie. It's been multiple weeks, bro. So at this point, you can't – there's nothing to lose. Let another guy get a shot. Bring Zach back next year and say, hey, let's compete in camp. Let's see if you have a different, trajectory on this, man, because y'all are doing something right now. Y'all are still in it, man. And that defense, you don't want it to go to waste. You don't let that type of defense in a season like this go to waste, man. So I'm just going to say I would change the quarterback out and go with somebody else. Give the team a little bit another energy because I think the team is over it. They don't have any faith in that offense doing anything or moving the ball. Give them some type of faith, even if it doesn't work out with another quarterback. And maybe – Mike White or Flacco comes in and shows a little Zappy Fever type run, and that's all you need, a two-win run, and it's huge for y'all right now. But
we need a mediocre average quarterback, and we're winning a lot, like a Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, that's all we need right now.
Hey, listen, I didn't want to say this, Richie, but Sam Darnold looked better than Zach. I'm just saying, Sam Darnold look like a better quarterback than them right now. So
I know, and he's starting.
What you're saying is the Jets need a great white hope in Mike White.
Well,
hey man, Mike Effin White. He might be back. He might not.
I'll say this, Richie. Salah's decision is going to be looked at very thoroughly.
Oh yeah,
it's a huge decision for him. And a lot of general managers around the league will be looking at what he does in this moment.
It's also a big step for him as a head coach because my Monday show before Saleh announced that there's a potential quarterback change, Saleh has been very supportive of Zach Wilson. He has never even thought, like he's never, at least publicly, said anything along the lines of benching Zach Wilson, which is why I always believed he never would. And even after the game, they asked him, did you ever think about potentially benching Zach in the middle of the game? And he said, that's the furthest thing from my mind. But the best thing I love about Robert Saleh is that he's not an arrogant, over his head guy where he's sticking to his beliefs. He said that he came away watching that film after the game on his way home from Foxborough to New York on the plane, disgusted. And the entire roster is under evaluation. And that tells me that Robert Saleh is not just going to stick and baby coddle a second overall pick because we drafted him number 2. And he's seeing how much fight that this defense is playing. And that tells me a lot about this coach, man. He's handling this. And like, as a Jets fan, it's really a breath of fresh air because we've never had a real man in charge that knows how to handle this, because it's not easy to be able to stick up to the media the way Saleh did Monday and handle the presser the way he did, because it's not an easy animal in the New York media. And I'm just really thankful. And I know like some people might not understand this because like the Jets have been dysfunctional my entire life. It just feels very, very refreshing that we have a general manager in Joe Douglas and a head coach in Robert Saleh that I really believe in. Now, the third piece that we're missing is the quarterback, and that's when we're really going to be taken seriously.
You can't lose that locker room. You can't lose that locker room. Everybody saw what happened.
Now. He's trying to save that locker room. Exactly, TD. Exactly.
One more thing that needs to be absolutely said about the Jets and Jets fans is that I hear this by a lot of franchises, actually. And this saying should never be said. We would have won. We would be great. We would be good. We can win. if we just had a quarterback. I hate that saying because it's so hard to find a great quarterback. The most important position in the NFL, for you to say we only need this, all we need is a quarterback. What's like? I don't understand that saying. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard. I'm Dolphins fans. I'm pretty sure TD, you spewed the same nonsense. All we need is a quarterback. If you don't have the quarterback, that means you're not a good team. Period. To me, be honest with you. Like, because that means your GM, your general manager, whoever's drafting doesn't know how to pick a damn quarterback. And that needs to be, the accountability needs to be taken by the Jets, right, Richie?
The difference there, Tyson, in terms of Jets perspective, it's the complete opposite. With Sam Darnold, they were so ass around the quarterback to the point where we're just a terrible team. And we're looking at Sam playing trash. We're seeing the whole team playing trash. It's like, yeah, we're trash. It's different. We're finally, for the first time in a long time, a good team besides the quarterback position. And you're right. You're not a good team without a good quarterback. But this is the first time that the Jets are a quarterback away from being a competitive playoff team because we have that type of defense. We have those type of playmakers. And as a Jets fan, it's kind of crazy that we flipped it around this quickly, that we are that talented around the quarterback to the point where, well, all we need is a quarterback to be good. And that's a fact. You're right. The quarterback position is important, but look at Sam Darnold, look at Geno Smith, look at all the previous quarterbacks. The team around them was trash. Now, Zach Wilson's here. There's no excuse for Zach because it's not like, oh, well, Zach doesn't have weapons. Zach doesn't have a defense to help him. Zach doesn't have this. Zach doesn't have this. Guess what? He has fucking everything. He's a spoiled kid right there with the Jets, and he can't take advantage of it. So give me a Jimmy Garoppolo. Give me a veteran quarterback that knows what they're doing, and I think that this Jets football team will be taken seriously unless Zach Wilson can just grow up and be a good quarterback. Other than that, then I don't know what to tell you. That's why I'm saying that I think that if this team had a legit quarterback, and you're right, it's impossible to find a quarterback, Tyson. I've been waiting my entire life for one. But the reality is the first time that I can say as a Jets fan that I love the roster around the quarterback, and that's never been a fact in my life as a Jets fan.
I'll trade you Mac Jones for like a second round pick. And give us Zach Wilson. Maybe it's just the Jets because see, I'm starting to think that it might not really be the quarterbacks. It might just be the Jets. That's what I'm starting to think.
Is Zach? Is Zach?
Yeah, I feel like that the city of New York is way too hard on their quarterbacks. I cannot think of a first-year or second-year quarterback that has ever been consistently successful against Bill Belichick and his defense.
Eli Manning,
Tua.
His first and second year, like consistently.
Tua.
He's not the reason they won. He's not the reason you beat us, though. That's
Tua.
It's an anomaly. And so it's an anomaly.
Tua.
I think that like with Zach Wilson, yes. I mean, I 1000% agree that he should have taken accountability during that interview. Like that's like the fastest way for literally any fan base to say, like, dude, screw you. Like you're done. I feel like that he's still young. I feel like that like he still needs to like make his progressions. Like that transition from college right to the NFL. And granted, like this kid's been hurt like a large portion of his career. I wouldn't be so fast to give up on the kid.
No. See, no. Because this trait with Zach Wilson and arrogance has stemmed from his BYU days. That's why I don't understand why the Jets even drafted him. If you look at his background, and I'm not going to get into his entire background and his family, right? This kid has been coddled since like he never really had to fight for anything. Everything has been given to Zach Wilson. So I don't want somebody like that that's never had to fight for anything in their life to be my quarterback. Look at all the quarterbacks in this division, right? Tua, we already know his situation. His dad used to whoop his ass. That's probably why he's under so much pressure. He knows the pressure because he got the ass whooped when he didn't throw a 5-yard slant the correct way. Josh Allen had to fight too. Like I looked at some of his background. The dude had to fight. He wasn't like a highly recruited quarterback coming out of high school. Zach Wilson has everything been given. Zach Wilson's probably going to be in politics 5-10 years from now. The dude is just not a quarterback, and his teammates don't like him. There's been circulating tweets that the defensive players been liking tweets and then lying about it. Like his teammates don't even like his ass. You seen Garrett Wilson's post game presser. Freaking their second year receiver requested a trade because he didn't want to damn play with Zach Wilson, bro. There's a personality defect. And I don't understand how any Jets fan could root for that dude. He's a piece of shit. And I'm going to say it like that. He's a piece of shit. to throw his defense under the bus. And I knew he was arrogant when I saw him say, "Oh, we'll see him in 2 weeks." Like he just thinks he's just so good, and he's not. He's literally, if you watch his passes, it's not like he's not like he's missing it by a little bit. He's literally missing these throws by like overthrowing them over the head by like 5 miles. He's not getting close to these receivers, and they're wide open. So, Richie, if I were you, I would literally cut bait. I think Mike White, he actually showed some promise last season, which I don't understand why you guys went back to Flack. I think he got hurt. But Mike White's he's not bad, man. I guarantee you Mike White is a better choice than Zach Wilson. 100%.
We'll see if he plays. We'll find out tomorrow morning who's starting.
It's going to be bad.
And another thing, how can you trust a quarterback that sleeps with his own mom's friend? I know us as men, we think it's cool, but I can't trust somebody that sleeps with your own mom's friend, bro. How can you trust somebody to like that's ridiculous to me. I can't trust somebody like that.
No, I don't have a comment on that one. So the next segment, before we get into that, you guys want to run through the super chats because we got quite a few.
Good.
Let's run them.
You want to read them?
Give me one moment. Read them for me just for now.
All right. Miami fan in Buffalo, I got your back in Western New York, TD. All right. You got a fan over there in Western New York. Tua isn't 4-0. He's 5-0. About to be 3-season sweep. Tua's coming. Jets have the best defense in the division. Who says no? I don't know. It's definitely a good conversation to have. NT with a $5 super sticker. We appreciate that, my friend. NFL helped the Bills moving the game. Ooh, and Dan, they feel like they wanted the Bills to win, so they felt like they could have played there. So Merrill doesn't give the Bills any credit.
And so the
Joey.
scripted. About time it's in our favor, baby.
Joey with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Joey. If us Fins fans can't bring up 1972 record because it's old, y'all can't talk if your team beats it. Facts. All right, Kyle. Interesting one. Pedro, didn't Brady try for a perfect season?
He could try all he wants. He had 7 rings. How about you try for a playoff win, bum?
It's happening this year, bro.
Salute, guys.
Okay.
Go Fins. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate the donation, my friend. Pedro, again, thank you for the donations, Pedro. The Bills played scared against Cleveland. They took the ball out of Josh Allen's hands.
Good.
I don't know why. They would have won if they would have kept it in his hands.
Bills are about to lose to a red-hot Lions team. As a Dolphins fan, I support Dan Campbell's success.
Put some money on it, and I want to see proof. Put some money on it when we get to the prize pick segment.
No way.
Matthew says Dolphins will miss the playoffs before the Bills. If you're scared of Josh Allen, just say that next time, TD.
Lies. Have him beat us next time. He just took an L by the Dolphins, all right?
Paul says, got my tickets for the meetup. Look forward to meeting TD. Happy to welcome more Dolphins fans to Western New York.
That is great.
I'm going to have my security on deck.
You have bodyguards.
Yeah.
Get Kevin Costner. Costner.
So we got security there. Yeah, we got security there. Yeah, we're not going without.
Dan, you better not lose another divisional game.
Dan,
if I go, I'm going to have a vest up like 50 Cent. Y'all going to have to shoot me to get me.
Which game?
You about to get your butt ready for that tattoo. Richie, stop. It's the Jets, and the Pats own you. What have I said they have it? They don't own us. What am I stopping? Tyson knows that I said literally on our Friday show, the Patriots will never respect the Jets no matter what we do until we beat them. And we have.
Y'all can win a damn Super Bowl this year and go on a run. I wouldn't respect the Jets.
And I wouldn't give a crap. If we won a Super Bowl, I don't need your respect.
That is true. I don't think you would care.
Bills 56, Jets 1 for participation. For what? We're reversing them? This is a Dolphins fan blowing the Bills and hating on the Jets. Okay. Congrats, bro. Jake says Zach Wilson could be more successful starting a MILF Hunter YouTube channel. Hey, man. He's successful with that, as Dan would say.
So I'd subscribe.
Dan would subscribe. All right, so that's it for the Super Chats for now. We appreciate all the donations, guys. Really goes a long way for the channel, and that transitions us into the next segment, which is easy money.
Easy money.
And they're actually doing a pretty good promo on Prize Picks.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
You got to take advantage of that.
All right. Well, first, let's talk about a member of the AFC's roundtable won some good money. Look at this.
Congrats,
Bernie.
man. Who is this?
Ash.
Yeah.
Bernie.
And so
We should have had him pick our damn parlay last week.
$20 into 500.
How much did he bet?
And so he bet $20 and won 500.
We should have had him pick our parlay.
Right.
That's insane.
We should have had him pick our damn parlay. God.
Look at this guy. This is someone that used our code to get a free bet, and he took advantage of it and won big. So, guys, if you want to join in, and your parlay could be featured on the next week's roundtable, just like we're featuring Bernie's. So, congratulations to Bernie. He won big, buddy. If you guys want to be featured on next week's episode, click the link down below in the description. Use promo code AFC East and use our code and make a parlay. And let's see you guys make it.
Bernie know what he's doing. He was even on the Pollard pick, man.
He was on, man.
That's crazy.
So if you guys don't know, Prize Picks is running a promo where Justin Jefferson, they have him for half a yard. So do you guys think that Justin Jefferson's going to get over a yard or not?
Obviously, that's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee.
All right, so we're going to take Justin Jefferson here. Include him in here. So, Dan, you want to take
Wait, what is that? What is that? Over what?
a half a
1 yard, bro.
Half a yard.
That's all he needs.
He ain't getting no 1 yard on our defense.
Not a single yard. Okay.
Put your money where your mouth is, Tyson.
All right. We'll bet the less on it. I believe.
Okay, so if y'all want to
No,
lose,
do not do that. I'm not that. No.
less than a yard. All right. So let me see Josh Allen real fast. What we got here? I'm connecting my AirPods here, so we got this.
Got Allen at 285 passing yards and 42 rushing yards. He got touchdowns.
All right.
I like that touchdown under.
Oh man, 1,010%. We are going up against the worst defense in the NFL statistically.
Yeah, that's true.
Josh Allen 285.5 yards over. This man's gonna throw for like 370 minimum. Over.
I can't believe I actually agree with him.
370 over. Like
the Lions defense is something trash, bro.
This Lions secondary is atrocious. Is absolutely atrocious.
Can we even
Josh
name one
Allen
player
more-
in that secondary?
Jeffrey
No.
Okudah.
Oh yeah, that's
Except for
right. They
he's
do
in-
have Okudah.
And so, except for he's in concussion protocol, he's not going to play.
And their
Oh,
starting
okay.
safety been hurt. Their starting safety been hurt anyway for a while.
Hey, man, they got Aiden
Yeah,
Hutchinson,
he's-
who has 2 interceptions. And they got that rookie
Yeah.
safety, Kirby Joseph.
Who's just
Man, Richie, they trash, bro. Trust me.
It's
Hey, they just beat the Giants. I know the Giants are kind of frauds, but
Man, yeah, the Giants frauds for that. I promise you.
yeah, screw the Giants. I hate the
a
Giants.
week, and so the linebackers a week, and the outside corners a week. Like right without Okudah, it's going to be a slaughter. Diggs, let's go. What about
You guys want to
touchdowns
make a
for Diggs?
parlay of like one of each player from the AFC East with Justin Jefferson?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right,
Hey, but I'll take Diggs over too, though. I'm just saying.
all right. So we're gonna pair them up because we
Over
need 6
to
anyway.
his face. Okay. So TD. So Dolphins. Who's your guy?
It's an easy one, man. You can go 2 or over 260.
I sadly agree.
Houston?
Yeah,
Houston,
Houston,
is
bro.
trash. Jesus.
I agree too. I think 2 will go over 260 there. I'm gonna have to go.
Man, stay away from that whole team.
Well, yes, stay away from our offense specifically.
I would probably go Ramondre Stevenson.
Unless you're running backs. Yeah, running backs are okay.
Is gonna have a bounce back?
No, he's done. He needs to be cut. Anything that has to do with any receivers, any receiving stats, you can go under. Running backs, because we run the ball. That's our bread and butter. Anything that has to do with Mac Jones and his vicinity, go under. I know he threw for some yards last week, but that's fool's gold.
Past attempts. So should we take an under on anything? We can do under. We don't always have to do over.
Yeah, do
Yes,
under
we
on
can do
under on everything.
right, so
I would
guys,
put
you
under on
pick.
everything besides running backs.
What should we take the under then?
Mac Jones under.
220?
Yep. You don't trust that, do you? Bro, Mac Jones is trash, bro. Don't give us
29.5 pass and rushing yards under.
I mean, the Vikings defense was pretty bad last week.
What's his rush yards look like?
I mean, you got
past 2 games. And so past 2 games for Mac Jones rush yards.
No, he didn't get no rush yards last week, Richie.
I'll stay away from Ramondre. He could break out anytime.
No, I'm saying you could take the over on this. I mean, he only got 26. All right. What are you guys thinking?
For Patriots,
Are they
so
getting
Mac
skip the-
Jones rush
What about
yards?
pass attempts?
I was
skip the team,
skip the
man.
pay-
I would rather win.
Yeah. If we're talking money, being that I'm the one who's been winning the money lately, don't even choose the Patriots, bro.
And the
Go
Jets
to a
aren't on
different
here
team.
yet because we might have a quarterback change. So
After that offense last week, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. Nothing's on there but the Jets offense.
bet the over on all the sack totals, though. They should have the defensive sack numbers. That defense is legit, but they don't got them up there yet. All right, so we can add 2 more to this list. We got Jefferson, Allen, Diggs, Tua.
Bro, I would even take Gabe Davis over the 54, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, where is Josh Allen getting these yards from? Right?
I
Yeah,
think that's
and
fair, man.
I would also take Tyreek over as well.
You guys make me sick.
So who
Tyreek
was
had
he
a
lined
down
up
week
against?
last week, so
So who was he lined up against?
who?
So Tyreek.
Houston. That's all that matters.
Bro, you
So
ain't gotta
Doesn't
know
matter. His name
it's Houston.
specifically isn't even worth it.
It doesn't care about who the name is. The Houston ain't got nobody on that team.
So how much are we putting on this, boys?
Let's put
This is my money, by the way.
let's put 25. Let's put 25.
What does
All
that
right.
mean?
Let's place it.
So if this loses, this is from my pocket.
Yeah, we'll
I'm totally kidding. We're winning
we'll
this
split
game.
it 3
We'll bet
ways.
money if we lose.
No, I'm totally kidding.
How much
No
do we
battle
win?
We win 625, baby. Oh, maximum of 20 can be entered on the promo. Okay.
You can't put more than 6 picks.
Now you can. We'll put 20 on it. 20 on it to win. Let's go, baby.
20. Let's go.
So again, guys,
500, right?
if you want to help us out, download Prize Picks and use promo code AFC East. You saw Bernie; he made some big time money. We've been very successful here on the channel, and let's see you guys make some money. And
And
guys
if you
can be
win-
featured on the roundtable next week.
And if you win, then send us the picks. Like Bernie
Please
just
send
sent
us
us.
your winnings because I get
It's
a
on
lot of
Twitter.
them. Yeah,
Send
put it on
us.
Twitter or
Tag
send
us
it to
on
our
Twitter.
IG.
Also, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. We're now very active on social media platforms for the first time in a long time. We have new Twitter account, a new Instagram account, new TikTok, new everything. So make sure you guys go follow us over there. We got great content. So now before we get into the preview segment, we got some more super chats to get to. What would it take to see Dan throw TD through a table next month in Buffalo?
Donate the 1,000 right now. Donate the 1,000 right now. Not through super chat, through Cash App.
Okay, so we're gonna need to see 50 tickets sold by this time next episode.
Hey,
50 tickets sold for that event.
Dan, I just take the 1,000, bro.
Evan
You'll
says,
take the
that's
I-
worth
1,000?
it.
Evan says, I'm a Jets fan, and now I hate Zach. Hashtag Mike White. Yep.
Wow.
A lot of Jets fans are on that wave now. Novus at work comments on Tom Brady being sued for promoting a Ponzi scheme and being accused for stealing millions from his own charity.
I try to tell. Listen, man, you gotta separate the athlete from the person. We all know. Listen, I've known for years, even when he was with the Patriots, that Tom Brady's a douchebag and he's all money hungry. I had to block Tom Brady on my phone because I signed up for his little Brady brand. And bro, I've been trying to block Tom Brady, and for some reason, it keeps sending me text messages promoting his bullshit. I'm tired of Tom Brady, bro. Leave me the hell alone. and I understand. I feel bad for people that was the Bitcoin. That was that FTX.
Sam
Yeah,
Bankman-Fried, man.
Bro, look at everything that Tom Brady's done. The FTX thing, his own trainer was peddling fake cancer pills. Brady's a shady character, bro. Your idols do not worship athletes as idols, bro, because they will disappoint you. He's the greatest quarterback. He's not the greatest human being.
So there is
That's all
some
I got
hope
to
with
say.
Zach Wilson. Is that what you're telling me, Tyson?
Yeah, but he's trash on the field too. So I mean,
All right, let's get into the previews. Who wants to preview their game first?
Now, I can knock mine out, man. We play the Houston Texans this week. I don't mean to disappoint Dolphin fans, but it ain't much to talk about, man. We're going to go take care of business, blow them out, probably win by 30 points. This will be another one where we at least get to rest our starters in the fourth quarter. At least I'm saying all this, and it better be that way. I think this is just a game Tua gets to, put up 300 to 400 yards, have one of those type of days, great efficiency. Tyreek goes off. They're gonna be chasing the record. He didn't have the best week 2 weeks ago because we spread the ball around. That's all. It's gonna be the Tua and Tyreek show, and the defense is gonna give Davis Mills just all type of fits, man. Easy victory. It ain't nothing to talk about, y'all. Dolphins still lead the division after this weekend.
You better win this game, TD.
No, we will.
Does anybody else want to talk about that game? Because I'm picking the Texans.
Why is that?
No, I'm not.
Just the hate.
Oh man,
I'm rooting for the Texans.
Hey man, there's some upsets to go around.
We lose to the Texans. I'm going berserk.
And so as much as I would love the Texans to win this game, as much as I would love for the Texans to win this game, the only way, and so that I can see them winning, and so it's as if their rookie running back runs for 200 to 250, and there's a miraculous takeaway here and there. That's the only way. But I mean, I see the Dolphins winning this game, unfortunately, but then their losing streak starts very soon after.
Hater.
Yeah, I got the Texans. I got the Texans losing this game.
Enjoy this win, TD, because it's the last one you'll get.
Yeah. Y'all can keep on saying that all you want. You'll see.
All right, so I guess I'll preview mine, and then you guys will go since you guys are on Thanksgiving. The Jets got the Chicago Bears, and I don't care who the quarterback is, whether it's Zach Wilson or not. The Jets better win this game because this is the first time that the Jets are going up against a defense that's trash in I can't even tell you how long. I mean, we went from the Packers, who I know are not good this year, but they have a very good pass defense, to the Denver Broncos, who I know is not a good team, but they have a very good defense, to the New England Patriots, who we know is an elite defense, to the Bills defense, to the Patriots defense again. It's been a defensive gauntlet that the Jets have had to face. This is the first time that we're finally going up against a defense that's trash. So it's okay, Zach Wilson, if you are the quarterback, this could be the game where you can get yourself in order. And if you do play and you look trash, then that's where we really have an issue, and that's when your ass will definitely be on the bench. So whether they do go to Mike White, whether they do go to Zach Wilson, whether they do go to Joe Flacco, I got confidence in the Jets winning this game simply because I have so much confidence in this defense, and I got confidence in the offense to be able to put up some points. It's not the Jets' offensive performance against the Patriots was so bad, but that was the first time this year where that offense was that bad, to the point where they couldn't even get past the 50-yard line. It's not like that's been an issue all year long. The defense has been carrying this team to victories, but it's not like this offense has been bottom 2 in the league and we've been so trash. It was just that game we were not able to move past the 50-yard line, and I don't expect that to continue, whether it is Zach Wilson or not. I'm expecting this Jets offense to get going against the Chicago Bears defense that's trash. Now, Justin Fields, he's playing great football right now. He is a little banged up with an injury. He hurt his non-throwing shoulder. We don't know if he's playing in this game or not, and I got confidence in the Jets defense to contain Justin Fields if he does play. I'm not scared of Justin Fields thrown through the air. I'm concerned about him running the ball. And the Jets were able to shut down Josh Allen in terms of a mobile quarterback. So I think the Jets will be able to contain Justin Fields, who was not as good as Josh Allen. So I got the Jets winning this game. And if they don't win this game, then, yeah, we're going to have a big issue here. But, again, I'm excited to see what this offense can do. against a bad defense, because this could be the game where their offense can get their confidence together and really get their act together on that side of the ball, because obviously the offense is coming off one of their worst performances historically in the second half. That can't continue. There's no excuse going into this game. I don't care who's injured on the offensive line, which is quite a lot, by the way. I don't care about Breece Hall or all these guys that's injured. This offense, this is the time to score points and support your defense, and hopefully the defense can continue their dominance and get a lot of sacks and turnovers.
Is Justin Fields playing?
We don't know yet. He's up in the air.
My pick depends on that. Who's their backup?
Trevor Siemian, former Jet.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Yeah. He's bad. I don't know if he's bad.
Mike White versus Trevor Siemian backup.
Oh, my. No one's watching that game unless you got money. Actually, I wouldn't even bet that game because you don't know what the hell could happen.
So we don't know if he's playing?
No, not yet.
Can't really make an analysis. We don't know which team's quarterback is playing. That's ridiculous.
I know. It's Tuesday. We'll find out tomorrow more about it. We usually do these on Wednesday nights, so it would have been clear if we did the show tomorrow. But since it's Tuesday, it's too early. So,
Dan, you want to talk about Bills and Lions? Like we really need to discuss that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and try and keep this short. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try and keep this short. But like one thing I do want to point out for each and every single person out there is that yes, so it is the Lions, but they do currently have a top 10 offense. They are currently number 6 when it comes into offense. They can run the ball, they can pass the ball. Their third down conversion is incredible. Their red zone offense is incredible. Like they have a very, very good offense. The thing is that, like I've said a few times during this episode, their defense is literally last in the league for each and every single category when it comes down into the defense. So what the Buffalo Bills need to do is the biggest thing is do not turn the ball over. Make the most out of each and every single one of your possessions. I highly anticipate and I am expecting for the Buffalo Bills pass game, particularly on Josh Allen's side, to wake up and this be the game where the momentum begins to build. Going up into December and going up into the playoffs, this is a perfect game to establish that. As far as our defense is concerned, we are still absolutely bodied with injuries. However, the only thing I'm asking for is our young secondary. Stop trying to be a hero. Stop trying to be a hero and just play complimentary football, knock the ball down, and let's win some contested catches. Let's win some contested catches. So many of these contested catches, like these catches of the year, which have seemed to happen for the past 3 games, like with some of these receivers are making like these highlight reel catches like once a year sort of thing. It's all because of our young secondary trying to be a hero and getting the takeaway. Knock the ball away and just play the football that we know that you can. This game right here, I see it being absolutely high scoring for anybody that like is a gambling man, like right outside of Prize Picks or like right outside of player props. If there is an over for this game, hammer the hell out of this. Hammer the hell out of this because I'm looking at 2 very weak secondaries and I am looking at 2 very high-powered offenses. But I do have the Buffalo Bills winning 48-35.
48-35. That's a Thanksgiving entertainment game right there, Dan.
That is a Thanksgiving entertainer right there.
That's wild. But I'll say this.
My bad. Go ahead, TD.
No, and I'll just say this real quick about that game. Man, Buffalo will win this game, but y'all could lose this game. If Josh Allen go out there playing like trash, which, bro, if Josh Allen play like trash in this game, bro, you need to come on here and call that man trash because they got the worst secondary in the NFL. And at the end of the day, he's not playing good football, and he's going to need a team like this to get himself back on course and have one of those 400-yard games, man. Because I'm telling y'all got to be worried about Josh Allen if he stinks this game up. I ain't talking, even if he struggles at first and balls later. No, he need to ball out the whole freaking game, bro.
Yeah. And so I do see somebody like right in the chat, like being like, Dan, like you're being too nice. Bills 45, Lions 3. Dude, this Lions offense is a hell of a lot better than people are giving them credit for.
Oh, yeah.
A hell of a lot better.
Watch out for Aiden Hutchinson.
And so how many points? And so the Lions, and so having the Dolphins TD, like 30 something, right?
28 or something like that.
Yeah.
They lost
They're
the game
high-powered.
themselves. I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly.
They start getting penalties in the
high-powered.
last 2 drives.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop them. Our defense couldn't stop them, and then they start getting penalties, and that's when we finally were able to do something.
He did.
Yeah. Do you know when the last time the Lions? I'm trying to look it up. The last time the Lions won a Thanksgiving game? I think they've lost like the last 10.
When was it made that the Lions and the Cowboys play every Thanksgiving game? Like,
because their owners, I think it had something to do with their owners way back in the day. The NFL wanted the Thanksgiving game, and the Lions owner and the Cowboys were the only ones that wanted their teams at that time, and it just became a tradition from NFL history. I think that's how it happened. But yeah, man, the Lions, bro. Like, I mean, they're actually they're not a bad team. They're just the Lions, and that's the problem. Like, no one's really ever afraid to play the Lions, but at the end of the day, like, the Lions are they're still trash, but they're not as trash as we all remember the Lions to be, if that makes sense. But no, the Bills are going to beat the brakes off the Lions. No one's like, there's really not that much to say, and the Lions don't ever win on Thanksgiving either, so I wouldn't be worried about that game at all.
Yeah. I got the Bills winning that game, and I think it's going to be Josh Allen's game that he can come back and break out because, listen, we know Josh Allen is a quarterback that he's very good, and he's been in the longest slump of his career, I would say. And, you know, he didn't look good in that second half against the Packers. He didn't look good against the Jets. That was the first time I saw the Bills win without him, and that's a good thing for the Bills, by the way, that they're able to win without Josh Allen. So I think this is his chance to really step up and be like, yep, I'm the same Josh Allen. I'm going up against a terrible Detroit Lions defense. It's prime time. The whole world's watching. And this is the game where Josh Allen's going to remind the world that who he actually is. Because if he doesn't do that, then that's going to be a problem for the Bills, in my opinion.
Exactly. And
so all we needed was just yet.
And so all we needed was like a primetime game, man. Like, I mean, like, he's like the reverse Kirk Cousins. So Josh Allen is the reverse Kirk Cousins. So you throw him in prime time, he balls.
TD, the Lions scored 0 points second half. And Evan says Lions are getting J-Mo
He
back.
only had the ball twice.
J-Mo's practicing, but I don't think he's playing in this game. All right, guys. So that's going to wrap up the.
We have not talked about the Patriots and Vikings.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, Richie, we got to talk about this game. It's a prime time of Thanksgiving. You know, 2 of the best teams in the NFL.
All right, I'm sick of hearing the word the Patriots. Sorry.
I mean, I know the Vikings bit smacked the Dolphins and bit smacked the Bills, but, I mean, we still got to take them seriously. So, in my opinion, it's either we get Kirk Cousins, which is not a 1 o'clock game, or we get the Kirk Cousins at a primetime game. Kirk Cousins in primetime is horrible. The Cowboys-Vikings game was so bad, it was such an ass whooping that they shut the game off if you weren't in that area in the right at the end of the third quarter. So, I mean, the Vikings are still the Vikings are a great team. That Cowboys game was an anomaly to me. So I do obviously have to take the Vikings seriously. I'm going to this game. I'll go to 1 away game a season. I'm going to this game, Thanksgiving. Get to see my Patriots on Thanksgiving, and we own Thanksgiving. We don't lose on Thanksgiving. That's another thing. We all remember the butt fumble game happened on Thanksgiving. So the Patriots are going to win this game. I wouldn't call it a must-win just because it's an outer conference game. So this game counts in the grand scheme of things if we're trying to win a division. But it really doesn't matter to me, although I really do want to win this game just because I think the Jets are going to beat the Bears, and that would put us right back in last place, and every team would gain ground further away from us. So I think this is a must-win for the Patriots if they want to win a division. Playoffs, I don't really think it's a big deal because it's an NFC team, but I do think we're going to beat the Vikings, and I'm just happy that everybody on Thanksgiving gets to watch a real football team play and a real defense play. While they, get finished with their Thanksgiving dinner. So Patriots are going to all skull fuck the Vikings. It's a wrap. Everybody I know is saying the Vikings are going to beat us. Vikings are going to beat us. We have a top 5 defense in the league in every category, statistically possible. And I guess now, if our defense shows out against the Vikings, who's has a top 5 offense, I think, right? I think the Vikings have a top 5 offense in the league. I guess we need to be taken seriously then. If we can beat the number 2 seed in the NFC, who's only lost 2 games this season. Who did they lose to? The Cowboys and who else?
Eagles.
That's right. Did you guys play the Vikings yet, Richie?
No, we got them next week after the Bears.
So, okay. So, like I said, they beat the Bills and Dolphins, not to be taken seriously because those teams are going to be beneath us. But for this game only, the Patriots are going to actually represent the AFC East well and put a beat down on the Vikings on primetime.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good game.
I got to be honest with you. I actually got the Patriots winning that game, which is crazy. I just think that defense is going to give Kirk Cousins fits on prime time. You're right. Kirk Cousins on prime time is just bad. But I will say this. Can the Vikings defense create some turnovers on Mac Jones? That's what it's going to come down to. But I honestly have the Patriots winning that game. Mac
Jones surprisingly has not turned the ball over in I think 2 games. Last 2 games. Surprisingly. Dan?
Yeah, man, most definitely. I see into the Pats winning this game as well. So not gonna lie to you.
I don't like this. No.
I think that Belichick is gonna have a plan.
I hope we all wrong.
Especially going into it. And then number 1, like you also have the fact that Kirk Cousins is playing in primetime. Like that's like the number 1 thing. Like, I mean, like, that he's about to go out there and like not play well. So I think that like, since the lights are going to be on the Pats and the Vikings, I think that the Pats are going to come out on top. I really, really do.
Richie?
Yeah. So I tend to completely disagree. I am not picking those bum-ass Patriots Tyson. I hate that so much. I literally, I completely forgot how much I hated the Patriots until this past couple of weeks, so much, and I'm not picking your bum-ass team to win. I don't give a crap. They're going to lose. I'm all on Kirk Cousins right now. Justin Jefferson's going to bounce back. The Vikings got absolutely embarrassed against the Dallas Cowboys, 40-3. That was literally just crazy. So I might not have confidence in picking the Vikings in this one, but they are 8-2. I think on a short week, they got a lot to prove. Kirk Cousins is trash in prime time, but you guys always hear me talking up the Vikings. I picked the Vikings to beat the Bills, and everyone hated on me for that. And I said the Vikings will beat the Bills even if Josh Allen plays. Everyone in the chat was like, oh, Richie, no, you don't actually believe that. But I was right. So let's hope that I'm right again and that the Vikings will come away with the W. And don't worry, Tyson, I got your back. I know you didn't want to hear all 3 of us pick the Patriots.
Did you guys see that the Vikings got fucking trolled where they put they thought it was a military member, a soldier, and it was actually Johnny Sins, the porn star, on their big screen?
I did not see that.
Somebody sent in like my husband's in the military, da 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 da. And it was actually like a troll. Like the dude wasn't even like a soldier. He was a porn star.
Wow.
And it was like, yeah, it was crazy. You guys should look that up on Ghetto Gronk on Instagram.
That's crazy.
Ghetto Gronk is like the best account I've ever encountered. So I love that account.
It's the best meme page.
It was actually Barry McCockner that trolled him. I don't know if you guys know who Barry McCockner is.
Of course.
Oh my
on Twitter.
So, guys, this is going to open up to the Patreon members and the Q&A segment. So we got some people waiting already at backstage. We're going to get through some super chats, and then we're going to hear from all the Patreon members. If you guys want to join the Patreon member and come on here and ask some questions to the panel, hit that.
Come on, Jets fans. Bring it.
Hit that link at the top of the chat and join the show. Sergio says, if Allen plays like trash and the Bills lose to the Lions, he should have changed his dogs' names to Tua and Tyreek.
It might happen. It might actually happen.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but if I had to guess, I don't see it happening, man. Jets back to the bottom where they belong. Hashtag fins up. We're back to the bottom. Jets back to the bottom where they – oh, thanks for the double donation, Alex. We appreciate that. You have to remind me twice that we're back at the bottom? Seriously? That's funny.
Hey,
all right,
man.
So we're going to bring in the the members on Patreon. Again, if you want to hop on, click that link and become a Patreon member. TD, a fake fan. We reject you, TD.
Thanks for paying to say that.
Thanks for paying to say that.
Is that a souvenir?
Cool.
Probably 9 times out of 10. But I love you. I love you anyway.
That's what I say all the time. I love my haters.
I don't.
I love him.
I don't like Gary.
All right, guys, we're gonna get to the Patreon members now. We're gonna try to limit these to like 3 minutes or so. So let's get it going.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh boy.
What's going
Where
on?
were you
Guys?
last week? Where was he last week when they got their ass whooped?
I had to prepare for a storm. 6.5 feet of snow.
Excuses.
Bro, I live 20 minutes from the stadium. I had to shovel my parents out, myself
The
out.
AFC East Roundtable was last Wednesday.
Hey,
I live in
every
Western
other
New York.
loss. I've been here every other loss. I'm not a fair weather Bills fan.
You came here after a win. I know that.
Yeah, I've been here after wins and losses. But besides last week, I've been here every other week.
Mm-hmm. But last
Lions
week,
lost, the Jets lost.
Mm-hmm.
King
What you
Allen,
got to say, man?
King Allen, when you gonna change your name, bro? To something more appropriate.
So
Well, when the Bills win the Super Bowl, it'll be Super Bowl Allen. So
Sure.
Oh man, bro, stop lying to yourself.
You gotta love the confidence.
listen, I'm just here to say Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see y'all in a couple weeks when you're up here in Buffalo.
All right, brother.
We're
Thanks so
looking
much,
forward to
man.
seeing you, man.
You too, man. I love how the confidence is completely gone.
Oh, my confidence is still extremely high.
Oh, I can tell by the tone, man. I can
I'm
tell.
in a festive mood today.
Oh,
And so we're
okay.
excited to
That's
see you,
good.
King Allen. You gonna be there?
I don't know if I'll be at the game, but I'll definitely be popping. I'll definitely pop through your thing.
And so the event, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, man. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yep.
Big guy.
Talk to you later, guys.
All right,
See
King
ya.
right,
Allen,
bro.
have a good, happy Thanksgiving.
Peace.
We appreciate you, my man.
Peace.
All
Love
right.
that guy.
Great member of the channel, man. We love all like. I'm noticing a trend here of everyone backstage. It's all familiar foes, and I appreciate all the same faces coming back.
It
But
really
we all
is.
nothing against the familiar faces.
And so I
but
want some
these-
new faces.
Yeah.
I want some new faces.
But I love the
ladies and gentlemen.
familiar faces, of course, because we got Jimmy. Jimmy, you changed your pro pick. It's no longer me.
Look, last week I said that the Jets winning would hang on Zach Wilson's shoulders. And look what happened. We lost because of him and only him. I mean, the defense played amazing. I mean, I don't think it's out of the question to say we have a top 5 defense. And even though
You
our
don't.
special
Statistically, you don't.
teams sold on that punt return, there was 2 blocks in the back, and Justin Hardy,
Mhm.
captain of the special teams, he said he was absolutely heartbroken and he was responsible for the loss. This dude, Zach Wilson, on the other hand, said that he did not let down the defense. Like, how can you say that? You're supposed to be the leader of the offense, the team, and you say something like that? This can destroy locker rooms. Like, do you guys understand how much Joe Douglas built around Zach Wilson so he can be a good QB? And he goes out there and puts a shit show like that? It's actually pathetic. Like, Joe Flacco has more TDs than Zach Wilson this year. Zach Wilson played like 9 games and Flacco played like 3, bro. It's pathetic to look at, bro. 4 TDs on the entire year. Like, are you kidding me?
That's tough.
It's tough, Jimmy.
That's tough, bro. Flacco got that many over. Oh my gosh.
Jimmy, I hailed you as Nostradamus a while ago because you were predicting a lot of stuff that was happening. But I gotta say, man, you're no longer Nostradamus. You're Nostradumbass. Okay, that's what you are now. Your new nickname.
Look, I try to have faith in my QB, but I can't anymore until further notice. I think it's just best just to bench Zach Wilson for the time being. I mean, I'm not giving up on him permanently, but it's just best for right now. Like, we got to put someone else in. We can't just blindly put in Zach Wilson like every week and just like, how can the offense just put in Zach Wilson and expect anything to come out of it after seeing that? Like more punts than completions. It's terrible. It's terrible.
It is terrible.
Somebody said 2.76 inches. That's how many.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I didn't even think that was statistically possible to put that because you would think even a run could maybe net you a couple yards.
Well,
but
that is combined with all the negatives, right? It's not like we had a bunch of positive yards, but we had so many sacks and so many negative yards. That's how that.
Okay, yeah.
Look, for the entire season, like Zach Wilson, he looked like good or decent because of the running backs. Like the 5 rushing touchdown on the Dolphins, it made him seem like a good like quarterback that can like move the ball. But like when the running game eventually fails, and it's his time to shine, not just use his running backs, he just fucks up, and it's just a disaster, bro. It's
Pretty much,
gotta-
Jimmy. We're in this together, my man. I thank you for coming on here, even after a tough loss, because it's not easy. And hopefully we're celebrating a win next week, man, because we have to, right?
the coin says otherwise.
True.
I
The coin does
fucking
have
hate
us
that
losing on
stupid
Sunday, by
coin.
the way. So, but you know what the coin does say after that, TD?
5
Has the
games.
has the coin actually been 100% correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has. It
100%
really has.
correct.
Every damn game.
And what's after this week? When do you lose the next game?
AFC
We beat
Championship
Seattle.
game.
No, we lose against
No,
Seattle.
we lose against we lose
17.
against the Dolphins. We lose against the Dolphins. We basically win out, but then lose to the Dolphins, and then lose in the AFC Championship game.
Oh,
Well, that's well. Hey, I ain't nothing against that.
But
all right. So what
the coin does say Dan Mitchell will put the tattoo on his ass though.
Hey,
Bro.
if we have to lose on Sunday, and if that means that the coin is real and someone from the future was sent back here to do this and is letting us all know what's going to happen, lose to the Bears for all I care. So we go on a 5-game win.
Why would he pick the Jets out of all things to come back from the damn future or something like that?
Because
I
the
don't
Jets
know.
are the
That means he
future.
saw it
They're
happen
the
before
future
it
of
all
this
happened,
division.
man.
You predict your team losing in an AFC Championship game. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
I watch too many sci-fi movies.
I know he's not from the future because I seen the Reddit post on the Jet subreddit, and the guy that posted it is like some little kid, bro. He's like 12. So
Exactly. Oh my gosh. All right, Jamie, we're gonna get to the next call, my man. We appreciate you as always, giving your good Jets take. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that. I am
Happy
sad though,
Thanksgiving,
Jimmy removed this pro pick of me. He's giving up on me too.
I got him, and we can use that pic of you reacting to the punt return touchdown now, Jimmy, if you need that.
I was silent for 5 minutes. In that moment, I'm like, this is gonna be a clip. I was like, God,
This is gonna be.
Lasco doesn't hide either. What up, my man?
Hey, everybody.
What's
I
up?
don't hide at all. So, I have been, like very dormant about this game. Got that game to be honest with you. I have been like Brock when he got cheated on by Professor Ivy. Don't mention that game. Don't mention it. Don't mention the game to me, because that was one of the worst games that made me feel like worst felt games I have ever had in my life. But in the end of the day, in real honesty, did deserve, like, if the game was going to end in some way with someone winning, it was going to win like that, because both our offenses sucked that game. Both
we moved the
offenses
ball.
sucked that game.
Move
I
the
don't
ball.
care. I don't care what you say, Master Dork. I'm talking right now.
Let him know. Put him in his
No, you
place,
sound
Lasco.
kind of triggered. You sound kind of triggered.
Put him in
I
his
am
place.
triggered. I'm not saying that I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off on my team. Mainly the quarterback. To be honest with you, I like, here's the thing. I didn't have a lot of faith in Zach Wilson even when he got drafted. I really wanted Justin Fields, to be honest, because when I saw the offense that Mike LaFleur was going to bring out, I thought, why not get a running quarterback, and a running quarterback that was not afraid to run the football, was not afraid to go out and run. And it's obvious that Zach Wilson is scared to run. He's scared to run. Like, it's something up with his mindset about running with the ball, scrambling or whatever. There's something up with that. Maybe because of all the injuries, but there's something up with him with that. So, all I'll say is, if this is not the answer, and whatever, go with Mike White. But if that doesn't work out, my thing is, why not trade for Jordan Love?
Jordan Love.
Why
Wow.
not trade for Jordan Love? No,
Well, that's
because
What?
That's an
Yeah.
interesting take.
why not trade for him?
Well, we
Why not
appreciate the
trade for
call,
him?
man.
He seemed.
We're
Yeah.
gonna Jordan Love. That's an interesting one. Lasco, we appreciate the love, my man. We're gonna get to the next
Thank you,
caller.
guys.
Love
Have
you,
a
man.
happy Thanksgiving or whatever.
Happy Thanksgiving, my
You
bro.
too. Happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
So
bro.
that's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, I might need to
Listen,
take him up on it.
Great guy.
if the Jets if the Jets go into this offseason with the big question mark at quarterback, which is as of right now looking likely, then we're gonna have a lot of hypotheticals to get into when it comes to the
It's got to
Jets.
be Jimmy G. It's got to
Yeah,
be
I mean-
Jimmy G or Lamar.
And some people saying Derek Carr.
Mm.
There's I don't
Go
know.
draft the.
I really don't
go
even want to
draft-
think about that.
Go draft the albino Mahomes. You got the Mormon Mahomes. Go draft the
Rattler.
albino Mahomes.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If we get another quarterback,
Spencer
I don't
Rattler.
want it to be through the draft.
I'll
Man,
draft the.
don't
I want
draft
the
no
albino.
quarterback. Y'all need to go trade for one of these
Yeah, it needs
guys.
to be
You're
a
gonna have
veteran,
some
man.
guys
This
available.
This team can't rely on a rookie anymore. Jets Unleashed is in the house.
What up, everyone? How you guys doing?
Oh well,
Great,
look
man.
who it is.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I'm here. And you know what?
Mm.
I would say one thing to you, Master. Actually, 2 words. Thank you. Thank you for showing what Wilson is not. You know, he's not the franchise QB. He's not our future. You know what? If it wasn't for you Patriots showing this, we would have known this. So thank you for
We-
now showing us this now. And thank you so that next year we're going to bring a QB who can get it done, so then we can set ourselves up for a Super Bowl. So,
Oh my
Master,
God.
so thank you so much for showing us Zach Wilson who he is. And not only that, we're going to get Mike White in here, and he's going to be a superstar. So it's going to be excellent.
Superstar. Well, hey, Mike White's in the Hall of Fame.
We got the Hall of Fame QB, man. He's the
His
Hall of
jersey's
Fame
in
for
there.
a reason.
Number 5, hanging in Canton, Ohio. Let's go. Mike F. and White. People say I look like him, so I guess oh my God, I can't believe I'm here right now talking about this. All right, Jets Unleashed. Anything else you'd like to say, man, before we get through the next call?
Well, I hope you guys be safe. You know, happy Thanksgiving. And I'm expecting one of you guys' teams to lose. So good luck. You guys are going to need
Ain't
it.
gonna be us.
Peace.
Happy
Appreciate
Thanksgiving,
that.
bro.
Love it.
Be good.
Happy
See, man.
Thanksgiving, man.
Jets fans come through even when we lose.
I just don't think
do.
they don't know any better. They
Man.
just so used to the disappointment where it's just like it's just another day being a Jets fan. That's why y'all so used to it. Y'all been indoctrinated in this mindset of just like expect the worst.
Hey, we're strong-minded. At least we're a loyal
Yeah.
fan base. We could have abandoned this team a while back, but we're strong, baby. Back to the ghetto. The Jets go. Parks is back.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Parks. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend.
First off,
Nice name,
Hey,
Parks.
you got some feedback.
let me start back. Let me start with TD.
Nah, don't say nothing to me.
Yeah. I told you I was gonna come back, didn't it? Didn't you tell me don't come? Didn't you tell me to show up, right? Didn't I tell you, TD? TDC, I have noticed, TD, you have only been right about one thing, that the Jets was gonna beat the Bills. That's all you have been right about. When I
Josh
tried
Allen
to
is
tell
trash.
you, and you see how you sit there and say Josh Allen is trash. What you think Zach Wilson is to us? How you think we knew that, man? And Jets fans, stop talking about you got the best defense in the fucking division, because you fucking don't. It's the Patriots, bruh. I tried to tell you, Richard. I tried to tell you fucking dummies, you fucking retards. You can't beat us. Stop thinking that you fucking can. It's over with for you. Your fucking Cinderella story has struck midnight. Rich, I'm finna let you know something. It doesn't matter if Breece Hall was in there. You know who the biggest motherfucking injury on your motherfucking team is right now?
Elijah
It's
Vera.
Elijah Berry Tucker.
100%.
So what the fuck was James Robinson and Mike Carter last week? You can't run the fucking ball. And now you sitting there talking about you want to bench Zach Wilson and all that bullshit. You think Mike White gonna help you? No, that is not gonna help you, bruh. You are fucking done. Worry about next year. Your season is done with.
No, it ain't.
Sweep you bitches. You are done with. Don't be so motherfucking humble now, Richie.
No, it ain't. It ain't over.
What is big bravado that you had last week?
Bro, what are you talking about? I'm not saying the season's over with.
The season is over. Your season is done with, bruh.
I disagree.
How the fuck do you disagree, Rich?
Because the Jets are 6-4. We're right in the hunt.
No. Where
All
you
of a
at
sudden,
right now,
we're a
Richard?
losing team.
Richard, where you at right now in the division?
We have the same record, and you have the tiebreaker over us. We're in last.
Where are you?
We're in last place with a tie.
Where
with you guys.
and where did I tell you I expected you to be last week?
You expected us to be in last. Congratulations, Mark. You did it more than this time in a row. What do you want me to do? Saying the obvious? You know what else I'm going to say? I'm going to say that I'm going to have confidence in the Jets beating the Patriots until it happens. I don't care if it happens until I'm fucking 45 years old. I'm still going to say it.
I'm glad you fucking know when it's going to happen.
No, I'm going to keep saying it until it
I'm
happens.
glad you know, because you got these fucking dummies come up on here like Jets Unleashed talking about them. Mac Jones going to get put out the game and Zappy going to have to come in. Then he sat there and said the first game that y'all was going to beat us 35-7. And you sit there and listen to that stupid shit. Just like TD, just like Dan Mitchell. Dan Mitchell, you was kumbayaing last week talking about the motherfucking Jets was going to beat us. I know what that was, Dan Mitchell. You just was shell-shocked because the Jets had whooped your ass. You just was shell-shocked, bro. You didn't know when the bell post thing, bless your heart.
TD too. Pick the damn Jets to win.
TD picked them. You know, TD say stupid shit. He say stupid shit. You know, he say Miami going to the Super Bowl. He say stupid shit. You know.
Hey, Park, don't be hating on me, Park.
Master at work, baby. We know how they is. They some stupid delusional motherfuckers.
No, y'all mad because we the only ones beat you. Y'all mad because we the only ones.
What you gonna do with it though? What you gonna do with it though?
It don't matter what parts. Y'all gonna beat us?
What you gonna do with it though?
Y'all gonna beat us? Are y'all gonna beat us in the next game?
TD, we can make a bet right now.
You already know you taking the L.
TD, we can bet. We can make it. You want to make a friendly bet, TD?
Hey, what's up?
You said y'all going to the Super Bowl, right?
Nah, but we talk about the next game versus the Patriots.
No, you say y'all going to the Super Bowl, right?
No, worry about your team beating us.
TD, I'm gonna make a friendly bet with you. I guarantee you, I bet you $500. We can bet whatever you want to bet that you don't make it to the AFC Championship game. You ain't got to win it, just make it.
Parks. We winning a Super Bowl.
No, TD. Do you accept this bet or not? Do you accept? Okay, you win the Super Bowl, right?
We win the Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl.
What you want to bet, TD?
No, I want to bet that next game we play y'all.
No, TD. See all this confidence. What the confidence is though?
From your team?
Yo,
why you running from your team?
You think y'all gonna beat us next game?
Your team.
You think y'all gonna beat us next game? What you want to bet, TD? What you want to bet, TD?
Own y'all.
What you want to bet?
Dolphins own you guys, just like you.
What you want to bet, TD?
Own it.
Listen, man. Listen.
Own it. You
Parks, I ain't finna do it to you, man.
No. And after I make this bet right here, I want you to make that Super Bowl bet.
Fan base.
Listen,
when we do our Friday
those...
roundtable, we'll do that.
What happened?
We'll discuss this when we play them. I want to see where every team is at until then.
TD, you ain't making no fucking Super Bowl, bro.
Bro, we
this coin bullshit got the Jets going to the fucking AFC Championship game.
We got the best quarterback in the AFC.
You believe
this
in the
coin bullshit got the Jets going to the fucking AFC Championship game. Do you believe that, TD?
Hey, we don't go off for coin flips, just like Buffalo.
Apparently the Jets fans do.
Well, we don't. We go off for straight talent.
I gotta say, Parks, I really don't appreciate the disrespect you have to my fans. To be honest with you.
Man,
I really don't.
Hey, man. Hey. Do you not look in this comment section, bro? They talking about that we live in the past.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about the names you call us and shit. It's just not right.
It's not right. It's not right. You know I love y'all, bro. I just love the Jets fans. I love y'all, bro.
I'm just saying we can talk smack all we want. Just watch your mouth with some things, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
All right.
I told you. I love Last Guy. I love y'all Jets fans because I know y'all gonna continue to come through for us and say stupid shit.
It's nothing but love.
Oh yeah. That's all it is. It ain't nothing but love with y'all.
I hate the Patriots with a gigantic passion. I can't put into words. And I know you love rubbing us down like we're freaking little kids because we're the Jets and we lose 14.
Oh yeah, I already told you, baby. It ain't
nothing
nothing but love over here.
Fans when I hear some of the words you call us, you know.
Oh yeah, I already told you, ain't nothing but love with y'all, man. There ain't nothing but love. It's all trash talk with us.
It's all be respectful. No name calling.
It's all trash talk, man. Don't y'all take none of this personal, man. I love all y'all, man. Jets fans, I love y'all, man. Y'all gonna continue to talk shit to me. I'm gonna continue to talk shit to y'all. Don't take none of this personal, man. But you're gonna get your asses whooped. And your Cinderella story is over with. It doesn't matter because Zach, you have found out that Zach Wilson is motherfucking Sam Darnold, off-right Jimmy Clausen. You have found that out, Jim. You have found that out, Richard. It's over with, bro. It's over with,
I
bro.
know,
You
man.
know that,
I
right?
can admit when I'm wrong.
Parks, we appreciate you, bro. Like I said,
Yeah,
man.
man, y'all take it easy, man. Like I say, don't take none of this shit personal, man. Hey, we gonna talk shit, and that's what we gonna do, man. I love all y'all. Y'all talk shit to me, we gonna talk shit together, and we gonna have fun at the end of the motherfucking day. Like I say, I meet one of you Jets fans, I have a drink with y'all. Shit, we'll chill. Y'all talk shit, we gonna talk shit back. Simple as that.
Yeah, I got you in week 17, Parks.
Oh, and I got you in the playoffs, TD.
Yeah, you ain't
All right,
making
man,
no
y'all take it
playoffs.
easy, man.
Stop that crazy
Peace,
talk.
bro.
We got a 50 bomb coming in. TD, this is from a Fins fan. You want to read it?
Fins up, TD. I'll be in Buffalo. I'm a season ticket holder because my wife is a diehard Bills fan. The division is ours. Allen was having trouble in Detroit this weekend. I was there for that. Listen, Dan, man, it's over for y'all, man. I'm serious, Dan. You might not make the playoffs for real.
Dude.
Like, Buffalo may actually miss the playoffs, bro. If y'all lose this game to the Lions, you're not making the playoffs, bro.
It's not going to happen.
Because I don't even know if you'll win an AFC East game this year.
Oh, we will. We will.
I'm just saying. Appreciate you, Ivan. They know what time it is, but hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about the you share a house with a Bills fan. I'm just saying.
Ivan, we appreciate the 50 bomb, my man.
Appreciate it, man.
Big time. Kyle, what's up, bro?
Hey, man, I just want to hop on. I was here before the season even started, just keep my head down, chilling, working and stuff, grinding and stuff. But I first told y'all that, like, Dolphins are coming for everybody here. And what happened? Who number one? Us. And before y'all start going on, hold on.
I'm sick of this crap, bro.
Hold on. Because, look, you just say, don't live in the, tell us not to live in the past for our Super Bowl and stuff. Stop worrying about what you do with Tom Brady. You made the playoffs last year. That's cute. But we got a new team now. We're putting up numbers now. You feel me?
That's cute.
We own y'all. You feel me? So it don't really matter what you got to say. Richie's a nice ass dude. I fuck with Richie. But I'm glad you got humbled. And I can't wait to smoke y'all. And the Bills, I'm finna smoke y'all too. But I've been said this at the beginning of the season. I came on before the season started and said we coming for everybody. It's a new era. And that just is what it is. And look, you just stay mad about it. I know you don't like the Dolphins. And honestly, I hated the Patriots more than anybody else out of the whole conference. But now I don't really think about y'all. It's really just the Bills. We want some bigger and better.
Do you understand you beat the Bears, you beat the Lions, you're playing the Texans, you beat the Browns without Deshaun Watson. Stop it. You don't collapse in that season.
What's our numbers? And what's our numbers?
No. Last season, you had a 7-game win streak against the worst teams in the history of the league.
Okay,
and then
let's compare numbers, though.
No.
Compare numbers, though. What our offense put up last year to what our offense is putting up this year.
Let me talk.
Yeah, it's a new era.
You went on a 7-game win streak after starting 1-7. A 7-game win streak with Tua as quarterback against bums. And the first team, the one game you needed to get into the playoffs. What happened? You're feeling high. You're on a winning streak with Tua against a same slate of teams that you were on a 7-game win streak last season. As soon, and I swear before God, as soon as you play the 49ers, the Chargers, the Patriots, the Bills, the Jets again, you will crumble. It's happened every single season. It happened twice with Tua against the Bills. You needed a game to get into the playoffs. You choked. You needed him against the Titans on the road. And these games are in the cold weather as well. Why are you falling for this? Why are Dolphins fans falling for this nonsense again? It happens every season. Why is this season different?
This year. Yo, my boy, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Is the offense not polar opposite what we were last year?
You played
Was the offense not a polar opposite last year? Say it. Was the offense not a polar opposite of last year?
Because you got Tyreek Hill. What the fuck you do?
Answer the question. Is it not a polar opposite?
I don't count it because you played bums.
It don't matter, brother. It's the NFL. We here. We winning. I understand they're not the best teams.
Season.
That's fine if they're not the best teams. But to sit here and say that we're not a different team, you're delusional.
You're not. Your history follows you. Tua's history as a Dolphins quarterback follows him in big games.
Nah, he never looked like this. Tua
never looked like this in his career, my boy.
He wins a game to get you into the playoffs. And talk to me. And once you get into the playoffs, okay. But once you get into the playoffs, win a playoff game. Please win one playoff game in your lifetime. Do not talk to me. Don't talk to Dan. Don't talk to Richie. Because every team in this division has been to AFC Championship games, won Super Bowls, won playoff games on the road, have done everything to keep this division afloat. And what has the Dolphins done? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Beat the
In
Patriots.
the regular season. In the regular season, bro. Stop it. You beat us in a regular season game. We've lost multiple regular season games. And the Miami Miracle happened the year the Patriots won a Super Bowl. I don't
ain't gonna
care.
happen this year,
Look,
bro.
I want to say one thing though. I understand where you're coming from, man. I ain't gonna sit and argue with you. I understand we ain't proving ourselves. But just all I'm saying is to sit here and say we're not a different team than what we were, you're crazy. But that's
Same
fine.
Dolphins.
Keep believing what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care at the end of the day because I'm vibing enjoying myself. I just want to say, you know, everything I put in my way comes into fruition. And if it don't, it just means I ain't doing something right.
Salute to you, Kyle. That's what's up, man.
Kyle, we
You already
appreciate
know,
the support, my friend.
All right, y'all boys have a great
Nothing
night.
I've said has been a lie. And TD can't debate it. Everything has been complete factual.
Listen, it's
A
different
bunch
this year.
of bums.
Our offense is different this year. Tua looked way better than he did before.
What up,
I
Kevin?
just don't understand the delusion. I don't. I can understand it from Richie because he's, you know, and Dan. But TD, you've seen this team. You've seen this. You've been a fan of this team. You've never witnessed a playoff game. The last time you witnessed a playoff game, you weren't even probably allowed to drink yet, bro. You weren't even allowed to. You had to like get an ID to drink legally. So stop it. I don't want to hear nothing from Dolphins fans. You swept us last season and still missed the playoffs. It doesn't matter what you do against us.
It might be different this year, bro.
See, that's why I like that, Tony. It might be different. It might.
I think it's Super Bowl, man.
What's up, TD?
Sure.
Richie,
You see that every season. You see it every
What up,
year.
Kevin?
Hey, let me ask you guys something. What is Tua's record this year, start to finish? Anybody know that?
7-0.
7-0. Thank you.
Don't care.
I want to ask Master and Richie, both you guys, a question based upon that game I saw last Sunday. How many points you got to score a game to even make the playoffs? 3? Is it 3?
What? I don't understand the question.
You got to score to make the playoffs?
No. How many points you got to score per game to make the playoffs? I mean, you got to have an offense, right?
Yeah,
No.
40-17.
Now we don't.
40 points.
Y'all seems remind me of the Dolphins last 2 years ago. No offense and only defense. That's it.
Don't ever compare us to you because we're never going to be you.
That's the way I see it. I mean, you can't score 3 points a game though and expect to make playoffs.
That's a lie, bro. We scored
Defense
more
wins
than 3.
championships.
Oh my god, bro! This guy doesn't get it.
I mean, an elite offense can only take you so far. An elite defense could.
Exactly. Your defense is bottom 20 in the league, and that's another fact that Dolphins fans seem to forget.
Our offense will carry us just like the Chiefs.
Doesn't work like that. No, Tua is not Mahomes.
He better.
And let me ask you guys.
You're right.
Isn't our schedules somewhat similar as far as who we play? Right.
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay. Now, I mean, imagine saying we playing all trash.
That's a lot because we don't play the Patriots. Play the 49ers, and the Patriots don't play the Chargers. So no, our schedule is not the same.
We don't play the Texans.
Yeah, they got it easier. We got the 49ers and the Chargers, and I don't think any of them have those two teams.
Because you know why your schedule's so tough? Because you played a bunch of bums the last month. That's why your schedule is so hard down the stretch. You went through your little easy stretch where you can mask Tua and you can mask that trash ass defense who still got scored on. Your season is about to be over. And what I did to Richie with my edits, I'm going to do double full on Dolphins fans. I promise you that. It's coming.
Did a great job with that, Tyson, by the way.
I just want to say one more thing, you guys.
The Dolphins might get me killed. I'm being dead serious. You talking about Dolphins receipts on Twitter? I got a damn hard drive of shit that I'm going to upload when the downfall happens. I promise you that.
Better save it for 10 years.
I just want to say one more thing to you guys. I want someone, Master, I want someone to clip this right here, right? My prediction for this weekend coming up, right? The Dolphins will have a 2-game lead over the Patriots and the Jets and a 1-game lead over the Bills. All 3 will lose this weekend except for Miami. You can book that.
So you think the Chiefs going to beat Buffalo?
100%.
Because 100%. They haven't won a damn Thanksgiving game in 10 years, and they're still one of the worst teams in the league.
I think Buffalo gets off to a slow start. Dan would agree for this last few games, and they get off to a slow start this game, they're going to be in trouble.
You know what we call that? We call that wishful thinking because you don't want Buffalo to be too far. You want Buffalo to go down so that way when they beat your ass next time, you don't have to. The tiebreaker situation won't happen. I see what you Dolphins fans are doing.
Right.
And here's another thing that needs to be called out too. When Dolphins fan had the absolute gall, the audacity, the fucking nerve to root for Justin Herbert last week to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, when they have been on Twitter and Instagram talking about how Tua's better, trashing Herbert, how Tua's better than Herbert, but you have the audacity to root for him because you want the number 1 seed, you need to root for other teams' downfall for you to be good. It's never the other way around. We always can depend on the Dolphins fucking up in the end of the season. You always have to rely on other teams to get you to where you need to go. Why is that?
This is going to be a beautiful end of the season, bro, because the Dolphins are about to take over, man.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Kevin, we appreciate the love, my man.
I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great Thanksgiving, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, you too, Kevin.
Kevin, have a good one. All right, guys, we got 2 last callers to get through. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate all the support and everyone backstage being patient.
What up, baby? How y'all doing?
Better than Josh Allen.
I've been better, you know.
I'm cooking for Thanksgiving. I got duties. I had to season up my turkey and my pork shoulder, and now I just making a flan. TD knows what that is.
What happened?
A flan.
A flan.
Flan. It's a custard. You live in Miami. You don't know what flan is?
Oh no, I don't know what that is, bro.
All right, cool. All right, I thought you was more cultured than that, but yeah, this weekend's gonna be crazy, man. This weekend's gonna be crazy because the Bills don't play in it. You know, it's gonna be a whole lot of boredom on Sunday, and Thanksgiving's gonna be nice. I'll be cooking up a storm, listening to the Bills destroy the Lions. The Dolphins, they do whatever they do. Who cares? Then the Jets. Good luck to y'all with the whole Zach Wilson situation. That's a mess. And then the Patriots with the Vikings, man. That should be a game. It should be a decent game. The Patriots defense can slow down the Vikings. I think that the Patriots could pull it off. There's not much to talk about my Bills this week. We just come off a win. Cool. We go against the Lions. Cool. Should end that one pretty handily, I think. But you never know. They got a good offense, but their defense is 3rd worst in passing and rushing. So take that into account. They're one of the worst defenses in the league. Josh should have bounced back. I'd rather kind of address the Jets at this point with the whole Zach Wilson situation.
Do we have to?
I'm actually not coming at you in a negative light here. Personally, I would start Flacco over Mike White when he was playing his three starts. He threw for 300 yards a game. I'd go that way if you think you have a chance at a playoff berth and a run. I'd go with the quarterback who puts up the best numbers. And that's Joe Flacco. And for next year, and follow me here. We talk about the New York Jets, right? They play in New Jersey, just outside of New York City, right there in the New York metropolitan area. You need a quarterback with some swag, somebody that the whole team can or the whole community can get behind. Gardner Minshew is the guy that I think you guys could really use. And he's accurate. He knows how to run an offense. When he was with the Jaguars, he looked good. Okay, and they were absolute trash, and he looked good there. When he played last year instead of Jalen Hurts, he looked solid then. If it's me, I go after someone like Gardner Minshew next year. He should be cheap. He's a backup currently. He's been in the NFL. I think that Gardner Minshew's a guy who has the swag to really propel that team. I'd actually be nervous if they had Gardner Minshew at cornerback.
So you're giving quarterback advice to a team and a quarterback who beat you.
Oh, yeah, he beat us, but that shit happens sometimes. Sometimes you lose to the Jaguars.
No, I don't know what it feels like to lose to the Jets. So no, it doesn't just happen.
No, I wasn't talking about you specifically. I was talking about sometimes you lose to teams you're not supposed to lose to.
Oh, Richie, I knew you wouldn't say it.
What is that?
No, I really can't say that because they did beat us in like one of my most worst memory as a Patriots fan. So.
Oh, that's good to know. That's one of your worst memories. I didn't know that, Tyson. That's
damn right, because we should have went to the Super Bowl that year.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, he's talking about the one of those years you guys went to the AFC Championship game.
It was a can't wait game.
Can't wait. I was just about it.
Can't wait. Oh, we're waiting another year. All right. But yeah, no,
no defense can stop a nosebleed. Sorry.
Yeah, but keep it short and sweet. I think that somebody like Gardner Minshew could be a guy that the Jets could use. They don't need a quarterback to go out there and be, Joe Montana or John Elway. They have a solid defense, good run game. Once Elijah Vera comes back, you just need a quarterback who can do his damn job. That's it.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, it hurts a lot that we're talking about this. It really does. Gardner freaking Minshew and all these people, and trust me, my fans are talking about the same thing in terms of the Jets fan base. But it's the reality, and I guess I needed a reality check. So I appreciate you bringing it up. We appreciate the call as always. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, my friend, and the calls are always appreciated, my guy.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving. Much love to all y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
I'm getting back to it. It'll be good.
All right, guys, we're heading to the last caller, which is Troy. The legendary Bills fan. What's up, Troy? We can't hear you, man.
Troy, we can't hear you, man.
It's you're muted, bro.
You're absent like Josh Allen.
Oh, come on, TD.
Can you hear me now?
Now we got you.
Well, took my headset off. I got to change that mic. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Great,
man. We're just living the dream, brother.
Yeah,
living the dream.
Josh is gonna be coming back. He had that down last week. So TD, get ready to get back in your closet and cry. You're getting out of the first place spot. I don't want to hear it. I'm glad you're gonna be going to the game there when we kick your butt. I wish I could go because I'd sit right next to you so I could laugh at you all game. It would be the best day of my life. I wish I was there, but I'd even buy you a beer and give you napkins for the tears, brother. It's gonna be one of them kind of games
for the game. Josh Allen is a bum. We need to make TD a shirt when he goes down there. See the reaction.
We want him to make it home alive. We don't want him to die.
Speak for yourself.
We'll be throwing him through tables. He'll have a bad.
I'd protect TD.
You'll protect.
He was with me.
Man, you can't protect Josh Allen from being a bum. How you gonna protect me?
And Zach, oh man, why are you guys having a quarterback controversy right now? That's not a good thing for you, Jets.
Yeah, it's definitely not a positive, Troy, to say the least.
I would just stick by Zach. He had a bad game with the Jets. Don't go down on him.
I think the biggest reason for it, Troy, it's more than his performance. It's the way that he didn't take accountability, which not only rubbed the fans the wrong way, but more importantly, that can lose the locker room. So the coach had to step in there and let him know that you can't walk around thinking you're not the problem when you really are. So I think that's really what it is.
True, I guess, but it could cause more problems. The coach stepping up and saying that.
Yeah, I know. It's true. I mean, it's a really difficult situation.
You get a quarterback that's unhappy, and I don't know. There's guys that are going to be on his side, guys against him. Like I told TD Master last week with Mac, or a couple weeks ago. Let him go. It's what the team wants. I know you want to put in your other guy, Master, but
I wish Belichick had the balls that Salah has, because if Belichick was Salah, he would have benched Mac Jones a long time ago. That's what I like about Salah. I like Salah. I wish that Belichick would look at what Salah is doing to Zach and do it to Mac. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it's. I see. You beating Minnesota for sure. I don't think that you're going to have any problems beating them. They got lucky with us beating ourselves like we did when we played Miami and the Jets. We beat ourselves. You know, we got to just tighten it up. We're not going to be doing that coming into the end of the season, and that's what matters. You know, we win out the rest. But I do see the Finns falling down in the division, Jets climbing back up, and New England staying up. Put the Finns down at the bottom where they belong.
I love it, Troy.
Listen, all I've been doing is sitting here for almost 2.5 hours listening to the bottom feeders just do what they do.
I missed the humble tree that was silent on their 3-game losing streak without Tua. Where did that?
You got the easiest schedule, TD.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, we control our own destiny. We're not looking in the rearview mirror, okay?
We control my destiny too. A lot of teams right now in the playoff hunt control their own destiny.
We're more likely to win out, honestly, so we're good.
More likely?
Yeah, we're more likely to win out.
Yeah.
No team that we play is better than us going forward.
Yeah, anything can happen on any Sunday.
Yeah, it could. Like Buffalo missing the playoffs.
Oh, like last season, you know, with Jacksonville game. It happens.
Yeah, that's true. We lost them.
It happens. You have games. They're all professionals. And, you know, like I've always said, even when the Jets were, you know, 0-7, people say, oh, you got the Jets, a good, easy win. I said, no, it's never an easy win. They're all professionals. They all come to play. They're all going to do their best.
You had to pick the Jets being 0-7, Troy.
Well, they haven't been a lot. And my friends have always said it's an easy win. They're a better team, Richie. I'm giving you that. They're going to do better. They're going to keep doing better. I just hope they get over their quarterback controversy. I was going to chew you out with all your cockiness about the Bills, but I backed off when I seen you back at the bottom in the quarterback controversy. I'm not going to go after him and say anything. He doesn't need it. I love you all. I want you to have a great Thanksgiving. You know,
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro.
I hope everybody keeps winning because that's going to make it a better divisional win when we take it at the end. But I like to see everybody doing good. You know, of course, I'm going to do whatever and root, but I do see wins all around this weekend. So I think it's going to win.
I'll take
It's going to change.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, Troy. Appreciate the
Happy
calls always,
Thanksgiving.
man.
Okay, so guys, before we end the roundtable, I do want to ask one question, everybody in the room. If there was one team, because I know there's going to be one team in this division that's not going to make the playoffs, but if you had to pick one team in the division who you don't want to make the playoffs, who would it be, TD?
Don't want to make the playoffs?
Not what you predict, who you don't want to be in the playoffs.
I mean, the Buffalo Bills, easy.
Gotcha. Dan?
The Dolphins, hold that.
Richie?
Freaking Patriots. Screw you, Tyson.
And everybody knows my answer. It's the Dolphins. So
we all have different answers. Oh wait, no. Dan
so it's me and Dan, the Dolphins. TD doesn't want the Bills because I think he's more threatened by them.
How glorious would it be? The Patriots.
We doubled up on the Dolphins because we are the most feared team. Yeah, well, when are y'all gonna realize you scared of us? That's why you don't want us to make it.
As y'all's tears.
I just hate you. I just hate your team. It has nothing to do with what I fear.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Nobody would mind if the Jets slip in. I appreciate you guys. Much love to each and every one of you guys.
Richie, it just ain't happening. We already know
we don't really care about the Jets like that.
So if the Jets make the playoffs, that's not a big deal to you guys because you don't hate us.
No, it is. If you guys sneak in the playoffs, that's a huge win.
Listen, I am telling y'all, stop sleeping on this. Buffalo ain't gonna make the playoffs.
I don't believe that.
Flip it.
All right.
That would be too crazy.
We're gonna be back here next week, and we're gonna be sitting here talking about how they lost to the Lions, and we're gonna be like, man, they actually may not make the playoffs.
It's their schedule, TD, is it's too easy down the stretch.
I know, but still, Josh Allen.
And you know that. Their schedule is just way too cupcake. I mean, they still got to play the Dolphins again. They haven't played us yet, and they still got to play the Jets again. So I wouldn't say it's that easy, but they do got a couple of cupcake games. So listen, that was the AFC East Roundtable. We all appreciate you guys. Like I said, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. And we have a Discord too. We appreciate all the Patreon members, all the super chats. Listen, at the end of the day, I do want to say this before I go. Like I said, we're all friends. Everybody on the round table. Nobody has any personal hate towards anybody here. We've been together for this is our 3rd year now, and we just ask that everybody keep it respectful in the comment section, in the chat, and Patreon members when they come on. We don't want any personal stuff about wanting people to die and talking about people's moms or any type of disabilities. You know what I'm saying? We're all inclusive. Doesn't matter whether you're gay, black, white. It doesn't matter, bro. Everybody's welcome on the channel. And I just feel like people need to understand that this is a hobby, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we root for our favorite football team. This is not personal. Like, everything we say is football related. It doesn't have to get personal. And it's just because it's not that serious. So, and like I said, TD, if you guys all want to say a few words before we go and we can wrap it up.
Well, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope you enjoy this next few days with your families. Like Matt Edwards said, it's all love at the end of the day. I'm going to talk my trash to every single one of these teams. But on a personal note, I don't have an issue with anybody up here nor anybody in the comment section. Even if you say something mean about me, at the end of the day, it's all love. I don't look at this as the gospel. Like I take everything serious. I mean, at the end of the day, it truly is in my heart all love for every single person that watches this show and enjoy and up here with me on the show. And as far as disrespect, we just try to stay away from disrespect. I think all these guys can agree. We had a conversation before we came live. The only disrespect allowed on this channel is about Josh Allen, and that's about it.
Right?
On you, Dan.
Oh God!
It's, that right there was the most TD statement, like, on the face of the planet, like, to a T. But no, guys, listen. And so I just want to go on ahead and I just want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. This right here, like, I mean, like, I look back at when we first started this show, it's like 3 years ago, and like just the amount of growth that we have seen is crazy. It is wild that like so many like familiar faces are continuing to come back like right to this show on a weekly basis, and we sincerely appreciate each and every single one of you. Like these 3 dudes right here, man, like, I mean, like, they're like very good friends of mine, and so I enjoy doing content with them, and we just love y'all, man, for real. Like, I hope that y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving Eve. I do know that that is the #1 night and sort of go out and absolutely rage. So I hope you guys go out and have a damn good time, and we'll see you Friday night for the Friday night panel.
Richie?
Yeah, man. Hope you guys all have a happy Thanksgiving. We had to do the show Tuesday night because, you know, Thanksgiving is a very good holiday. We're very thankful.
We're going to get fucked up tomorrow. That's the reason why.
That is also the reason, baby. Of course. But
are we doing Tuesday night? Are we doing Tuesday next? Oh, I'm never mind. I'm thinking this is Christmas.
No, it's Wednesday night next week.
I just want.
I'm like, oh, New Year's next week.
In honor of it being Thanksgiving, I just want to say I'm very thankful to be part of this roundtable. I mean, I've said this multiple times already, but I'm thankful because Tyson is the one that recruited me on this. And without Tyson picking me out to represent the Jets, I would not be representing the New York Jets here. All the Dolphins, Bills, Patriots fans, you guys are probably not even know who I am, other than you just, you know, finding my YouTube channel just by who knows. But I just want to say I'm very thankful for you guys to allowing me to represent the Jets. I'm also very thankful for all you guys in the chat. I mean, all the banter, it's all love. We all understand that. It's all respect. All the love, all the hate, it comes yin and yang. It's sports talk. It's sport debate. We're supposed to get into heated debates. I'm going to tell Tyson how much I hate the Patriots, like rooted down into my heart until it. And he understands that. But it's not like I hate Tyson personally. And that's all sports. And that's why it's just really awesome that we have this platform to just speak on things. And it's also a platform where we speak opinions, and opinions are supposed to be opinions where not everyone's supposed to be on the same wavelength. We're supposed to get into banter. And I'm just very, very thankful again to be part of this and thankful to be representing the New York Jets on this roundtable. We have so much in store on this roundtable channel, guys, for the future. You have no idea. This is the first season the first season of the AFC East Roundtable when we have a dedicated YouTube channel, and we already have over 6,000 subscribers. Like, each and every one of you guys, I cannot thank you enough. Like, the fact that we already have over 6K on this channel in the first season is amazing. And the first 2 years were great when we were rotating channels. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that hits the thumbs up buttons, that's active in the live chat, the love and the hate. It's all appreciated. And we love you guys. Enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family and friends. Stay safe out there and have a fantastic weekend of watching football.
So that's it, guys. Richie, you can end it now. Peace out.
Man. Peace out, everybody.
Josh Allen trash. He's always been, always will be. Bum.